We're live. We're live.
Oh.
Hey, yo, what's up?
Yeah, what up, what up, what up? Oh, that intro that kind of went out pretty smooth. Did you do something to it?
No.
Oh, it went out a little smoother that time.
Nah, it's Shay Slaps.
It's
Same
a
thing.
flapper.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what is good, everyone? It is Monday, June motherfucking 21st, day after fucking National Daddy Day. You know, everyone needs a fucking national day, but we got an official one. So what up, y'all? Go Dirty Bastards, episode number 34. Are we at 34? It's just 34, right?
Yeah, 34. We had a bye week coming off.
Yeah,
a
we
bye
took
week.
a bye week.
Coming off a bye. Yeah, there you go.
Load
Sometimes you need a
management.
bye. Load management for sure. Anyway, I am Womack, and I'm here with
Whoa,
motherfucking Big Leo, and the
So-
motherfucking Nip is in the building.
What's up?
So
T?
what that do? What's cracking?
What's that? What
Oh, so we got a
Oh, we got
t-shirt.
t-shirts.
GDB.
Too bad we only got one fucking t-shirt, but it's all right. The rest will be
we'll see.
distributed later.
Yeah.
We're gonna pass my next week. Get one.
There you go.
Get some new stickers too. Need some slappers.
He will not
So-
be here. Womack's taking a week off. He's gonna get another bye week. He leads the league in bye
Load
week.
management.
He's on the Kawhi. That's why he got Kawhi on his background.
Oh, what about that though? What about that though?
I don't want Kawhi.
I don't think it's
Y'all-
gonna
I
happen.
don't want.
Y'all hate that. I wouldn't mind
I
Kawhi.
don't want. I don't want.
I mean, I
Kawhi. Too
wouldn't
much
mind.
money. He's too much. Was hurt, bud. Like, look, he's already missed fucking playoffs, and he already had like fucking hella low management days, and he still gets hurt.
Oh.
Is he gonna come back? I haven't heard anything about
They
him.
said it's just a ACL, not torn. So
Okay.
it's likely he'll be back, but they don't know when. They don't know when. Might be too late. They've been falling down 0-2 series, so who knows?
Oh shit.
They did that the last two rounds, and they were able to recover.
Yeah. Well, there's Echo in the building, so that's all right.
It's all
Echo
good.
3 to Echo 7.
With some technical difficulties.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't look. I fuck with Kawhi on the squad.
I wouldn't
he wouldn't have
imagine.
He wouldn't have to do much, really. Like, what would he have to do? Just fucking.
I mean, he'd have to score if Clay ain't there. If Clay ain't healthy,
Clay gonna be there. Just hope he
Clay-
don't get fucking injured.
Clay already said he's gonna come back. Like,
He said
what,
that last time.
November,
and then he got
December.
hurt again.
yeah,
We can't count on that shit though. He's like, oh, Clay's coming back. He didn't come back last year. We got to just prepare to win without him. We need to get somebody to back him up. Maybe we can convince Oubre to stay. I don't really want Oubre, but
Yeah,
if
Oubre's
it's the worst
fucking
case
weak.
scenario.
But I mean, goddamn, like, I mean, if he gets injured that's just badass luck. If he gets injured another season-ending injury, like, nah, I don't knock on whatever the fuck.
Once you
fake
start
wood.
getting hurt, once you start, then that shit piles up. You start getting hurt more and
I mean,
more.
let's say to get Kawhi, you would have to trade somebody. You would have to trade either Clay.
Or the
No, I
Wiggins.
believe he's a
Draymond.
free agent. I think he's a free agent.
Well, you would have to give up for the salary cap.
Oh,
You won't have
to
it.
cut somebody?
Yeah, you would have to trade somebody to
Or
even
the
afford him.
Wiggins.
Yeah.
Ship Wiggins out here.
Well, you got the 2 draft picks. Tomorrow's the NBA.
Oh, is a lottery?
There's a lottery, yeah. So the Niners will have.
Let's get into that. We're going to talk.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about.
Yeah,
so-
let's get into it. Nice.
So yeah, it's tomorrow night, and the Warriors have a chance to get the pick as long as the Wolves pick is out of the top three.
Yeah, the top
So
three,
a
right?
72% chance of getting the pick according to the stats, the statisticians right now. 72% chance, and then it's a 9% chance that it actually ends up being 4. It's likely to be 7 or 8, I believe, is what they said. I think it's a 30% chance to be 7. I mean 7, and then like a same thing, like a 29% chance to be number 8. And then we have our own pitch. I think it's like 90 and be locked in at number 14 overall.
Mhm.
Yeah, really? How do they
Lottery picks
calculate
matter what?
that shit? How the fuck they even calculate? Still forgot. I don't understand how they calculate that shit.
Mathematician. I'm not one of them. I wouldn't know.
Yeah. They have all those.
That's definitely.
Yeah, fucking Russell Crowe, fucking trying to work out the equations. Fuck good.
Yeah, they got some. Yeah, they got some equation and all that. Yeah, so
I don't know how to do is bet and winnings and losings up. I don't know how to do all that shit. Betting good with. That's my shit.
Yeah.
Maybe you're not so good, Will Hunting.
Yeah, and
it wasn't this week.
Yeah, and Rick Welch will be repping the Warriors at the lottery tomorrow night. So,
nice.
Rick Welch.
Who
the fuck is that?
He's the president or something of the team, I believe.
I've never heard of him. Rick who?
Yeah. Rick Welch.
Rick the Rooster.
Rick Welch.
Well, cool. That's another thing. Can't wait for that.
Yeah, so he's
actually. You never know.
He's the president and the chief operating officer for the Warriors. So, and I believe this is his last year too. I think he's gonna retire or something like that. I've heard.
Cool. Bring back Jerry West.
That would be nice.
Yeah, he got Steph, didn't he? He got all the fucking hype players.
Jerry West had a sick. He had his.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. So yeah, definitely we'll be watching that tomorrow to see where we land. It'd be nice if the Warriors get a
Niners too. Fuck. Niners need a whole lot of shit too.
We get that Timberwolves 4th pick or higher.
And sometimes they act like pitches.
Yeah, so
depends on what day you get them on.
So hopefully we get some good picks. And then after that, we have to do research for our mock draft for the NBA.
The NBA mock.
The NBA mock draft.
The dim mock. Cool.
It'll be good. Nice. We might get lucky and get somehow we get the fourth pick from Wolves, and we end up getting our pick gets 8 or 9. That would be some crazy shit.
Shit, 2 in the top 10.
The odds aren't for it. But you never know. NBA be fixing shit too, so they might help.
They help us out.
Yeah, they don't want to see any more Kyrie, fucking Harden, fucking bumming it up in the lumming it up fucking final.
Let's fucking get into shit. Let's get into that fucking real quick. What the fuck happened there?
One more thing we'll touch on real quick before we get into the NBA playoffs fully. Curry opted out of the Olympics today. There was some rumors that he was going to be in, but he's definitely said take mine off that list. Yeah, he won't be in there. That's good for the Warriors fans. We don't want to risk getting injury with the ankles and just the bad injuries lately. We don't need him out there any extra time.
We don't need that. We don't need a Paul George incident with Curry getting hurt or anything like that. Especially the Warriors, with these 2 draft picks are planning to do something, either trade those draft picks for a veteran. Also, I'm pretty sure they're going to make moves.
I heard Bradley Beal, but feeling that, I think that's kind of like there's too many small.
I don't know.
Too many good small guys. We need a big man. In
the Chavez forward.
In the Western Conference, you got some bigs out there. You got you got go contend with. You got Anthony Davis. You got to contend with. You got Ayton for the Suns. So I mean, you get a big, and we weren't able to rely on Wiseman. So I mean, everybody's thinking he's going to be better. But I don't want to rely on Wiseman's growth right now. He may be 2 years away.
2 to 3 years.
I would say we need to get a big. We need to get a big defensive power forward who can guard centers as well. In the draft, that's my number one takeaway. I think we need to get a big rebounding defensive. We don't really need scoring from the big man. We need defense and rebounding. That's what be getting us killed most of the time. Because Sean's undersized. I mean, all right, it's cool. It was a cool little gimmick while it lasted. But now that there's some bigs coming along in the Western Conference, we gotta adapt.
Yeah, you gotta match.
Kerr seems to like that small ball a little too much. Because we've had to bring in guys that would give us some better matchups, but he usually doesn't want on the big centers or anything like that. Have to be like a small ball team, but I don't know. I don't know long term if that's going to work, especially like I said with the Western. We got so many bigs in the league in this conference. Yeah, so we'll see.
And then you got to let this summer play out, see what happens. The draft is not until July 29th. As you can see, the Celtics already made a trade. Celtics traded Kemba Walker to OKC, which made no sense. I don't know why, but
like salary cap. NBA is weird with their trades.
Yeah, so
it's like about freeing up salary cap.
Yeah, another thing too. What I'm hearing
tax shit.
Like Kemba Walker's not 100% healthy, and then Celtics bring back Al Horford, but so I think, but there was the other player. He's pretty good. He's pretty decent. So maybe they're just trying to get a player, not big salary player. So yeah, it's still, and then you got the Olympics too. So you got to see how these guys. I'm pretty sure that these guys will be talking the Summer Olympics, trying to figure out, hey, who wants to get traded or whatnot, because now you're hearing all this talk from the Pelicans that Zion wants out of New Orleans. So
already,
yeah. So, I don't want Zion. No, Zion dunking. He be missing those. If you watch the All-Star game, he dunks and shit.
So you're already hearing that. So
and he'd be hella fucking over already. He's too young for that shit. Shell away late in his career. Barkley put on weight late in his career. This dude's only second year in. He's already
like his third. This is like a third year, isn't it? Second.
Yeah, I think it's second.
Starting to look like chops from fucking juice.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of talk with these fellas in the Summer Olympics. They're gonna be talking. Who wants to trade it? Join over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure they're gonna be recruiting players or whatnot. So it's still kind of early, but I'm definitely. I mean, it kind of sucks that Curry won't be getting, in the Olympics.
He got snubbed. He got snubbed out the MVP too. That was fucked up.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, they played. It's because we didn't make the
playoffs. That's what it was. Yeah, we didn't make it deep. Yeah, but
the refs played us out of that Lakers game. That's why.
Yeah, so
that's neither here nor there.
But my boy KD, I think he's about to play in the Summer Olympics. I don't know how he's gonna be tired as hell. Because he was playing 50, 45, 48 minutes. I believe the last game he played 50 minutes. So.
Yeah. We'll well, let's get into that right now. We got that on the agenda. Let's get right into that. Over the weekend, Nets. We had game sevens. Had a couple eliminations. Nets got eliminated. That was Leo's pick. Got eliminated too.
Yeah.
One max pick got eliminated. We all dropped in the same.
Well, everyone got knocked.
Yeah. I mean, and the KD almost did that.
He tried. I mean, almost single-handedly.
He shot that three, but he was just probably. I think his big toe was on the line.
I think both of his feet were on the line though.
Yeah, so
it was close, but
yeah, and that last shot that he took for the win, he had the right form, but you could tell he was just fatigued. He was tired. I mean, he was just straight air ball. I think it just barely touched the net or whatever. But he had the right form. He was just tired.
It was a little bit on Nash though. I was looking at that, and he had been running an 8-man rotation the last 3 games. 3 games, he did that same curse. That's in trouble. You just. I know it's the guys you trust, but you need in the playoffs. You need some relief. You need to get stamina for these guys.
Yeah.
There was a thing Reggie Miller said before Game 6, and he got criticized for saying it. They should just thank for that game. Let KD rest because he's going off 8 minutes.
Yes,
let KD and Harden rest, and everybody was like mocking him, like, oh, you don't know what the fuck he's talking. Hindsight, that was probably the right move. You put all the chips on the table with the well-rested Harden, well-rested, and you say fuck it, we're at home. I mean, they would have got criticized either way, but if they had got the
but it could have paid off.
Yeah. So going in like that week, those couple days, media, fans, everybody on Instagram, TikTok me talking shit. Who gives a fuck really if it's a strategy that pays off in the end?
Motherfuckers don't know shit anyway. Fans don't fucking know nothing.
Sometimes you gotta think outside the box, though. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta do some shit. Belichick used to do all kinds.
Sometimes you gotta do some unorthodox type of shit to
safeties and shit. Getting safety intentional. He's like he's playing Madden, going for it on 4th and like on his own 30 when he some shit like that. He did. Remember he got stopped.
Yeah.
He did it. I think it was all. Wasn't it that one Colts game? They were on like 4th. It was like 4th and 3 or some shit like that. You got wild shit though. Sometimes, but that so the Nets were their favorite to win it all, and they got dealt with. And they looked tired in the overtime. I watched the game. They were just nobody could buy a bucket. Harden disappeared. He always disappears, man.
Yeah, always. Yeah.
Well, he was kind of hurt, and then and also what I heard I believe it was Game 6. Even though for that series, the Bucks were favorite to win that series, but yet the Nets was still favorite to win the finals.
Didn't make any sense.
Yeah, I was like, that shit makes no sense, but it kind of makes sense because Kyrie injury, Harden injury. So it basically they're saying like, nah, Nets are not favored to win this series, but if they were, they're still going to be favored to win the finals. But I mean, yeah, that was a crazy ass stat that I heard that the odd bettors were making.
But this has been the weird NBA playoffs. I can remember upsets like this in NBA playoffs. Usually like maybe one the whole time. This whole last round, there's been ups Hawks.
Yeah, everyone. We thought the Hawks. Yeah, the Hawks
this is much better than the bubble playoffs though.
Yeah,
well, that was geared. That was geared towards fuckboy anyway. You know, they wanted him to get his little ring so he can get his little Space Jam movie on. That fucking that
Mickey Mouse ring.
Yeah,
Mickey
exactly.
Mouse, Bugs Bunny hypes.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So that was shocking that the Nets got eliminated. You know, but if I didn't get hurt, I pretty much I think they would have got the championship.
The fucking Harden gained some weight too. Harden looked a little fucking chunky. He's a little fucking chunky fuck.
He did.
After a while, all my money.
That's probably what he was doing too. That probably attributed to his fucking injuries too. He looked like he was just a little bit overweight. I mean, for him, he looked like he was fucking overweight.
Look fucking weirdo with beard. I don't know what that is problem is. I'm trying to look like a pirate or something. Gang the pirate.
Fucking got hella fucking food crumb, fucking like cookie crumbs and shit.
But do you think KD regrets, even though he won't admit it? Do you think he regrets leaving Dubs?
Mm-hmm. I mean, he showed it that, you know what I'm saying, that he's capable of leading a team, but, you know, due to injuries, you know, he wasn't able to, but he definitely looked much better playing with the Warriors, you know, of course, because you had Steph and Clay, Draymond. I mean, that was the big four right there. I mean, I don't think we'll never see anything like that. Because
he should have just stayed, though.
Yeah, because
if he would have been on this roster this year, we probably
we don't want it. I think we would have took it.
The Warriors gonna make some moves. Yeah, it would have been another close. You know, just like who they would face.
I think we offered him more money than the Nets, right? And he chose to leave.
Yeah, he wanted to go.
Right?
Because he said he wanted to play with Kyrie. That was his thing. He's like, I want to play with Kyrie. He thinks like Kyrie's one of the top players. I mean, I think
he's right, but Kyrie also case and a head case.
Well, the thing is, Kyrie's more. I would say he's more injury prone than Steph,
and he's more of a drama too. He'd be on some weirdo hypes.
He's a flathead, a flat earth head. He's a flathead.
But
he's weird. He's a weird dude. He's a weird.
Yeah,
dude.
he got his own type of thinking. So I mean, I can't.
I seen a meme today too. Basically saying that LeBron, when he had been to the finals twice, LeBron got 2 wins. Since that, he's 7 years without LeBron. He's never been past the second round, I believe.
Who, Kyrie?
Yeah, Kyrie, the love factor.
Well,
Dan says, not better than Steph. Kyrie. He's not better than offensively, but defensively, I think he's a little better than Steph. Honestly, I'm not gonna front.
Well, Steph's defense has never really been fucking. You know, he's never really been up.
I mean, I would take Steph.
He's got better.
Don't get me wrong. I would take Steph, but I think a little bit better two-way player there, slightly better defensively. But overall,
I agree with that. I think he's better defensively than Steph.
I think Steph's a better teammate as well. You know, he's not gonna be acting like
Steph's not as selfish. I mean, he's shown that when he needs when he gets the ball, I mean, he can do shit with it, but when he has to give it up, like when KD was on the squad, he fucking gave up the rock. You know what I mean? So you could take it to give it up. So
they were already crowning the Nets. Remember, Leo, you sent me that we were going to talk about this last before we decided to call it a bye week. They're already comparing the Nets franchise, the Nets big three with the Warriors big. The Warriors big
3, the Bulls 3, and the Spurs.
Yeah, but there was that one. There was one where they're just Warriors and Nets.
Oh yeah,
I think it was with the KD Warriors and the Net Warriors.
How you gonna compare them already? Yeah, got a ring.
Yeah.
Well, you can't compare them now. I mean, fuck.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Last week we were gonna talk it, but that debate's done.
Oh yeah, it's the little.
Well, we got that 3-peat too. Fuck.
That's very true.
Even if Clay,
that injuries were terrible.
Even if Clay didn't got hurt because there was game 6, Clay was going off shit.
Yeah, they was already gonna look like win that game, but
Well, that was crazy that the Nets got eliminated. I mean,
good ass game, good ass series.
It was a good series.
It was good.
KD, I mean, you can't really put KD.
Oh hell no, you can't. He was getting you 40, 49 points.
Minutes.
He got him in there. He fucking got him OT and fucking did. I mean, he did what he could. Fuck.
There's a lot of bitter Warriors fans that are like hella happy. I'm not one of them. I'm like, I kind of was rooting for him a little bit.
I was rooting for KD.
Yeah, I'm not rooting for Harden though. I hate Harden. He's fucking pirate ass.
Harden.
And, so we also had an upset over the week. I guess that was definitely enough because nobody really had the Sixers dominated by the Hawks.
Hey, I want some little bread, man. Yeah. Hawks were giving me.
The fuck.
Young,
little bootleg stuff.
I mean, that last game, the 76ers were favored by 7.5. When I seen that, I was like, that's way too high for the 76ers. So I'll put a little cash
even
on
against
the
Hawks.
Yeah, and then I was like, I'll put some little cash on it. And then, it was a close game. I didn't get to watch the whole game, but I was keeping, tab of the score. And I seen it. Yep, it makes sense. I had Atlanta. I want some. Atlanta won me some bread for that series. So shout out to Atlanta. Shout out to Trae Young and all them fellas from ATL.
Oh yeah. No, I don't like Trae. I told you I don't like him because he be trying to act like Steph. He had mentioned some shit.
He's better. He's better than Steph.
He be better than Steph. So fuck Trae Young. Fuck all that. If we don't want to see the Warriors next year, we're gonna light his ass up.
Yeah, I can't wait for the Warriors season next season. Warriors next season. I mean, it's gonna. I mean, I'm juiced.
Is this going back to normal? Is this gonna be a back to normal fucking schedule season?
Yeah, the season will be starting I believe mid-October. I have posted in the group chat. Your boy Silver, whatever his name's. He had posted that it's going to go back to a normal season. So I think mid-October or something like that.
Danny says he's not rooting for CP3. I'm down for one. That's cool. Especially in it, whatever. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of Giannis. Be on some weird shit. Greek freak.
And then who already got the win? And then the Clips already lost the game, right? So they're down.
Yeah, Phoenix is up 1-0 on them.
Yeah.
I think Phoenix is complete. I heard somebody talking about it today. I think it was on it was what's his name? Colored. I don't really like his takes, but he had a good take on this one. He said Suns are like more of an old school team. They're more like each player is actually their own position. They don't be moving play. They don't move roles around. It's not like a small like a interchangeable parts. CP3 is the true point guard. Booker as a true shooting guard, and
Booker
then Cameron Haynes guy for 3, and then you Crowder. I think he plays 4, so he's like more of a traditional 4. He's a semi-traditional 4, and then you got Ayton as a traditional center. He doesn't go out and play the wing. He doesn't go for threes. They're taking mid-range jumpers. He just plays around the basket. That's all you need your center to do. You don't have to have a center that can do all this. A lot of times they're taking threes anyway.
Yeah.
I know it's they're doing all this and that, but
it's because of who's shooting it. You can't just be jacking them up though. You gotta at least fucking have the motherfucker back there that could shoot the shit.
I don't want my personally center even taking threes. I mean, I feel like shooting guards, you have small forwards and point guards for that. I want the center down there grabbing rebounds, blocking shots, dunking. I don't need the center to do. I think they don't really ask them. These guys like doing that. They're saying about Anthony Davis likes being out there on the perimeter too much.
Yeah, you don't want to be
staying at home, blocking shots, staying at home, grabbing rebounds. Yeah. He's out there trying to shoot threes, be the star.
But they ain't too physical now.
Hit him, though. You can hit him, but
you don't want to be a Rudy Gobert and not be a non-factor. and being a center, being the defensive player of the year. I mean, that shit was just horrible, terrible.
He hurt though. I mean, I will say that he was hurt. Was hurt a little bit.
But he wasn't really doing. I think we had 0 rebounds in that last game, or something like that. Or I was like, "You're defensive player of the year."
He can't shoot no more. Though. He can't shoot at all. He's like Ben Simmons of centers.
Yeah. These players ain't physical no more.
That's the only thing he does though. But that's all he does is just grab rebounds. I mean, it's just like Draymond was saying. It's like to be defensive player of the year is more than just grabbing rebounds and steals. I mean, is
shit though. Gobert be blocking shit.
Yeah, he's all right.
He gets a bad rap. Gobert is good. He's more of a center, but he could develop like a hook shot or something like that. He just can't shoot.
It's too late for it in his career. He ain't gonna do none of that.
He's better than anything we got. I'll tell you that. I'll take him.
I think Wiseman's gonna be better than him for sure.
Yeah, we'll see. Unless you just move Wiseman to fucking move him to forward or something.
Nah, he can't. I think he'd be power forward. He's too big. He's too tall, isn't he?
Who?
Yeah,
Wiseman?
Well,
Wiseman?
You gotta do something with his ass.
7.1. 7.1.
It's 10.1. Yeah.
7.1. No, I mean, you gotta be. I mean, but if you think about it, Wiseman was pretty much like a high school player. He only played three games in college. Due to COVID, there was no summer league, and then he got COVID, then he got hurt. So I mean, it was just bad.
Yeah,
luck.
you do some of that, but that's kind of excuses.
Yeah, but
guys coming out. Garnett came straight out of fucking.
But Garnett was not. But Garnett was not an impactful player.
Point though, you had people coming out of high school that been effective, so we shouldn't be giving him that. He's a second overall pick. We shouldn't be babying him like either.
Yeah, I know, but
basketball is a different sport though. You can come out of high school and fucking start doing shit. It's more of a skill fucking sport than it is.
Besides LeBron, who he said was an impactful player, and they're straight out of high school.
KG,
yeah.
KG took like 2 seasons, I believe.
Nah, he was already
he came straight out of high school.
Yeah,
I think Tracy McGrady came straight out of high school.
No, I'm talking. Well, he's different now. But that's a different position. We're talking about the big man. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, still, it shouldn't even matter though. Like that's not saying it's more of a skill. It's more of a skill game. You could take young dudes and put them up against it. It's not like football where you can't put no 18-year-old fucking up against these fucking grown ass men and get fucking knocked around and shit. Like that shit ain't going
I see from what I see, it was like lack of intent, which is scary. Like lack of intensity, lack of court awareness, lack of
just like regular
tenacity.
Yeah,
he didn't see like he doesn't really want to dominate. It doesn't seem like he doesn't want the ball in the clutch. He didn't really take over. It's like most of his points seemed like garbage points. It wasn't like
There were some games.
He's kind of like a non-factor in a way most times. And defensively, he seemed like a liability.
I think he's going to develop. He's going to have that Jordan Poole type of year. You know what I'm saying? We were kind of like, saying, he was all right. But, yeah, I think he's going to bounce back. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's another thing. I don't know his timetable for him to come back, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be much better than for his rookie year season. And the whole talk like, we should trade him.
Fuck.
Nah, it's
can't get much worse than what the fuck he did.
I would trade him for the right deal. Because we don't really have 2 or 3 years to wait for Steph and Clay. They're already at their peak. They're gonna go. They're gonna be at this point. So we need to get our.
We only got a couple. Yeah, unless we just start drafting.
This is why I want to top him. That's why I want.
Same here.
And I think he could have contributed 12 points a game for us. At least the way he plays with the Knicks, and the Knicks have no off. With our offense with Steph, I think he's going off. I think he'd be grabbing some boards for us, dunking for us. Defensively, he's not great. Fucking Wiggins. I mean, not Wiggins. Wiseman was great either. So I think for us last year, just for Wiseman was not the right pick. Obi Toppin was the right last year. I mean, in the future, it remains to be seen. But if you were to tell me right now, like if I would have just picked him for last year, Toppin would have been the better. Helped us win. He could have got some opposing power forwards into foul trouble, and he likes to attack the basket and get to the free throw dunk, which I didn't see much of from Wiseman.
No, I didn't see shit like that from Wiseman. He wasn't attacking nothing. So
games where you saw flashes, but I just didn't like the court awareness and the city out of him. Like, he's letting guys punk on him a little bit, and you don't want to see your 7-1 guy like number 2 overall pick, kind of getting punked on a little bit.
And he was always committing stupid ass fouls too. Like he was doing
well,
like
like
the dumbass shit with his fouls. Like
he pretty much was a high school player, playing in the NBA.
He has more room to bust.
Oh yeah.
Than
I wouldn't say bust yet.
But the ceiling, he has a high ceiling. Oh, yeah. He's a high risk, high reward type of dude.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like I said, I think I mentioned Greg. I mentioned Greg Odom. That could end up like him.
No.
Thought it was supposed to.
I give him a little more than Greg Odom.
But that's how Greg Odom started. Injuries started it. We'll see. I would trade him for the right price, but it's got to be the right. Definitely. Another little rumor that since we're talking about the Sixers, they were talking. A lot of people talk about would you your boy, and I'm like, fuck no. Would you?
Who?
He can't shoot free throws from the Sixers.
Oh yeah, the hell. You want Ben Simmons? Hell,
Ben Simmons. Who would you give up for him? I'm like,
nobody.
Why would we give up anybody?
I mean, defensively he's good, but is he defensively better than Draymond? No, you already got that player. Offensively, Draymond's even better than Ben Simmons right now. I mean, it's all. It's all like it looks like it's just a mental problem for Ben Simmons. I mean, he doesn't even want to shoot because he sucks at shooting free throws. It just. That would have to be.
Not even that defense. Honestly, I haven't seen in the playoffs. He's supposed to be guarding Trae Young, and he's getting lit up.
Yeah, so I would not trade Ben Simmons. Hell, that's just more. Now you're just giving more. Now you're like telling Steph, okay, we're gonna get Ben, who's not. He's 6'10". Ben Simmons like what 6'10", and he's scared.
Big. I think he's like 6'10".
Yeah, I think he's 6'10". Mm-hmm. So it's like, so what? So you're just telling Curry now, okay, defensively we got a player, but now you got to shoot more. Now you got to definitely even score more. So now I'm good. I wouldn't trade that. Hell no. And I believe he has a big contract too. I'm not exactly.
Oh yeah, I think they extended.
I'm not sure the right numbers, but he has a huge contract. So now I'm gonna.
Yeah, he's had an extension.
I don't think there's a role in the team. I don't think our squad. He'd kind of be like Oubre.
I'll trade for Joel Embiid.
Shit, I'm not sure if I'd do that either. I fucking became in the last.
He's always hurt, man. He's always hurt.
Look what he was doing. He was carrying that whole team. 37 points, 39 points.
Crumbles,
you know what I'm saying? But you wouldn't ask him to do all that with a staff with a 75% healthy Klay Thompson. You're definitely gonna get some couple like a.
So let's say, would you give up Wiseman and the Wolves pick and maybe Wiggins for Embiid?
I don't know. See, that's the thing. It's tough. It's really tough.
Injury. Another name I hear is Porzingis. For the right trade,
I'd take Porzingis with someone.
Yeah, because supposedly he's not happy in Dallas. That's another thing too.
Supposedly everybody hates Luke.
Because Luka's gonna be like the next James Harden. Just shoot. Don't even, you know what I'm saying?
He looks like a prick too.
Looks like a fucking asshole.
But that's just my take in the NBA.
That's your hot take.
Okay, so all of our teams
hot takes.
All of our picks are gone.
Who'd you have? Yeah, some Sixers. Oh shit, damn, all of us, huh?
Everyone's
the same week.
So okay, now that
I just think about you though, because I think I said they'd get to the finals. So I forgot what it is. I owe you.
You had Jazz and who?
I had the Jazz.
You owe me what?
Not you. Oh, fucking this guy.
Oh, yeah, Leo. He bet you like some wings or some shit on the Jazz winning it all. We
going to the final. No, I said they go to the finals.
So you owe me some wings. All right, cool.
I forgot.
We'll go back.
Yeah, it's wings. It's wings. Don't worry about it. It's some wings.
I'm pretty sure there's a timestamp for that shit. All
right, so what are we taking now? What's our update X while we're on this playoff show?
All right, so is it Suns Clips, and then we got the Bucks and the Hawks, which is kind of fucking weird. It's a fucking weird ass.
Hey, this will be the first time. When of these was it? I think the Suns the Nets.
Yeah,
no,
none of
the-
no team has won since
has ever won the
1906.
final. Yeah, I think the
No,
Suns.
they have.
You did.
They haven't won since 1976, I believe. I
I'm gonna
see it
go
just
out.
winning.
Kawhi is injured too, right? So he's out. I would say Sun. I'll
No,
say the
he
Suns.
got a sprain. He got a sprain ACL. He's gonna play at some point, but we don't know when.
Yeah, that might hobble him though. I don't know. So right now, Suns seem to be kind of. I'll take the Suns and the Bucks in the finals.
Suns and
Who
foe.
you picking,
No,
picking up?
You watched that video
Suns
with
are
that dude
5.
where he was talking up the other dude.
Oh yeah,
Suns
there was
and
one
foe.
too.
There was another one. Yeah. And
Yeah.
for the Clippers
Not
fan.
Suns
Yeah.
and 6. Suns and 6.
Against who?
You know what?
Suns and 6 for what though? For the finals?
Yeah. Clippers
Oh,
or
for
what?
the Bucks?
Yeah, against the Clips. Yeah.
No, I'm saying for the. What's your final?
What's
pick?
your final
Who-
predictions?
who-
NBA
Oh,
finals.
Bucks and Suns. Bucks and Suns. I think. Shit. You know what? I might go the Bucks in 7. I don't know. I might go the Bucks in 7.
I'm gonna take the Bucks too. I think they can give. I don't think nobody can really guard Giannis on the Suns. You could probably put on it, but he'll probably go off on Crowder. And Holiday's pretty good, and Middleton scored too. So I think that was the hump they had to get over with the Nets, and it helped that they got hurt. But because if you had a healthy Nets team, I think the Nets beat them. Since I think they're going to be opportunists. I think they're going to take it, and I think they're going to sweep the Hawks. I don't think the Hawks got nothing for them. I was looking at they've won 5 out of 6 from the Hawks.
Yeah, and they was too happy. They was happy as shit to beat the fucking. You know what I mean, fucking take.
Yeah, see any problems from the Hawks? Trey might get his points, but I don't think any to do much. I think Jrue Holiday is going to shut down a couple people.
Okay.
And I think they sweep them. I say they wait for Phoenix. Phoenix probably wins in 5 or 6. And then I'll say Bucks and 6, and that's gonna be my pick.
Okay.
Updated. Sorry.
Yeah.
What about you, Leo?
Yeah.
What you
I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna go with the Suns as well, coming out of the Western, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna take Atlanta over the Bucks, and I think Atlanta takes. Yeah.
Nah.
I'm going straight. Yeah. I'm gonna go for Atlanta. Atlanta wins it in 7.
Nah, fuck the Hawks. Fuck Trey.
Yeah.
He's a little fake ass stuff.
NBA is starting to make moves, trying to figure out. Hey, if you think about it, look, all the older players are out of it. It's all nothing but young players. A lot of people are saying that Booker's going to be the next Kobe. You got Giannis finally, getting out of that. Trey Young.
Booker don't play like Kobe. Clay better.
They always say stupid shit like that. Every time they see someone do something good, it's like, they're the next. Fuck out of here, dude.
But think about it though. It's NBA got to start finding their new face.
How is he gonna be the next Kobe when you got to deal with the Warriors for the next 3 or 4 years?
I'm just saying. This is what I'm hearing on Twitter. This is where I see and all that. You know what I'm saying?
telling you.
So I'm saying. But that's what the NBA has started doing. Started looking, the new face for the NBA. I wouldn't be surprised.
But like I'm saying, they just throw this shit out there though. He's the new what? He ain't even got a ring yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And then go through us. You're gonna have to go through the Lakers. How's he gonna be when Kobe got what 5 rings?
I'm just saying it's just like I guess he had a good friendship relationship with Kobe. He has that
one good postseason.
I think he has that tattoo that says "Be Legendary," and all that. So I'm just saying. But
there's a tattoo is all it takes. I should get one too. Fucking, I should feel that.
So what I'm just saying is the NBA is looking for. Sup, Shell?
There she is,
folks.
That's my niece. She's watching.
What's
up? So that's what I think. You know what I'm saying? The NBA is going to be looking for that new face. Trey Young's is supposedly the new next Steph. This is what NBA is doing. They're looking for that new face. To move on. The franchise. So that's what I'm going through. That's what I'm thinking.
I think this is a better star than all these guys, though. So I'm around with the bigger. Usually, the biggest star win NBA Finals. Usually, how it goes.
Yeah.
So, of the stars available out there, the biggest star. It gets the most out of all of them. So, Giannis.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All right. But I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm going with the super upset picks.
So you still gonna win. And who you got in the what? Got the Suns?
So it's gonna be Suns, Atlanta finals. Atlanta wins.
You smoking on that one. I gotta call you out on that shit. Tripping, Leo. Tripping.
Put that on the timestamp. 40 minutes.
I say sweep. I say Bucks sweep.
I mean, you could be right, but I'm just thinking further. That's all. There's levels to this shit, man.
Who's gonna guard Giannis?
Who's gonna guard Giannis?
They got Capella. Oh yeah, Capella could guard him.
Fuck.
You got I don't know. I gotta see. Yeah, it's super upset. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, he's fucking.
The kid kind of he likes
the kid. Yeah. New world.
Who does the kid have?
You got the Hawks.
Hey, see, there you go. Hey, shout out to the kid.
The Hawks gonna win, but he said it's gonna be a good series between the Bucks and Hawks.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're done for NBA for now.
Yeah.
Had a good little 30 minutes on that.
40 minutes. Yeah.
30.
All right. So what you want to get?
Next question.
What do you want to do? You want
Next
football,
question.
base, boxing, summer move? Let's do a Womack's pick. Go ahead, Womack.
Huh? Oh, you want to do that? Here. Let's get some Niners shit. I haven't talked Niners in a little bit. Let's talk some Niners shit. I know really nothing went on there. I guess the new thing is the fucking OTAs. I guess.
I mean, you can't really say. I mean, yeah, that's another thing. I mean, ain't really nothing happening. I mean, I don't know.
You ain't nothing happening. You could always talk about.
Well, I was looking at the roster, and I think receiver problem, a big wide receiver problem.
Yeah,
and that is our biggest weakness heading into the offseason.
Yeah, I still think secondaries.
Let me pull this up. You guys talk. I'm gonna pull up our depth chart.
Well, I mean, it just as you can tell, Lynch and Shanny feel comfortable with Ayuk and Debo. You do get Jalen Hurd back. I mean, that's another question.
We don't know though.
Yeah,
he's a big question mark.
A big question mark. I mean, because he hasn't played one single. Well, he only played that preseason.
One preseason game
when he got hurt. I guess it was Dallas, I believe. That preseason game. But I mean, also you got
Let's go down the line of the receivers. Okay,
they got your
Debo
boy,
right?
Your boy Hovercraft. I think what I'm saying.
Yeah, who hasn't done fucking shit. You got Richie James, who still hasn't fucking done nothing.
I think that's what. I think Ricky James could jump in there, be your Trent Taylor type of player, slot receiver. Also, we do got what's the other dude? Juan Jennings.
Juwan Jennings.
Yeah, Juan Jennings. So he's another guy.
And then he had a decent minicamp.
Here we go, right here. So we got Ayuk Jimin, who's
and you got Travis Benjamin that opted out last year.
Warcraft, Benny Fowler, Jalen Hurd, Richie James, Juan Jennings, Andy Jones, Debo, Mohamed Sanu, Trent Sherfield,
Watkins.
He's supposed to be all right. He's a bigger body.
He was getting beat up. He was getting beat up in many camps. Everybody.
If you're looking at it right now, who's your third receiver? Who's your third receiver out of this group? Brett, you got Ayuk and you got Debo. But my concern is Debo and Ayuk's injury. I think they're both kind of injury prone. A little more.
I would say more for Debo. I want to say
we got Sell Wall.
All right, what's up, Cello? What's up? What
he is? Yeah.
What up, fam?
Yeah.
Right in time for this Niner talk. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man. I'm ready for the subject. What I miss?
So basically, we're just saying, we're looking at the biggest weakness heading into the season. I personally say it's receiver because aside from Ayuk and Debo, it's slim pickings. I don't even know who I'd pick out of these guys as my number 3 receiver. And on top of that, Ayuk and Debo get hurt. Debo especially. Debo's been hurt a lot. He takes a lot of punishment on those reverses. So I'm thinking this could be our Achilles going into the season, and I think maybe we need to make a move to address it. But I mean, you could pick any position you think would be our worst or our weakness heading into the season.
To be honest with you, bro, it's kind of hard to argue with that. You know what I'm saying? We do have a lot of bodies. We also got a lot of question marks on those bodies. You know what I'm saying? I personally, and I don't know if I'm the only one here, but I'm personally praying that Jalen finally, you know what I'm saying, can make it through a whole season and be the big body TO that we haven't had since TO. You know what I'm saying? So that's one I'm hoping for. But to be completely honest with you, I'm leaning a little more towards Muhammad right now, you know, because, you know, he knows the system, you know, and it'd be nice to have a stabilizing presence in that locker room. I can't say nothing other than what you've already said about Debo, but it's just his style, bro. You know how he does. He doesn't give a damn. He's going to run through a brick wall, and, you know, he's going to get a couple of bumps and bruises on the way. I think Ayuk's only issue last year was that he had like one or two, but it wasn't anything really serious when it came to injury. It was that garbage that happened with Trent when it came to COVID, and that screwed him up. You know, I think actually he'd have hit 1,000 yards last year personally. You know, what about you? What I missed from what do you guys think? Because that's basically where I'm going with that.
Yeah.
So who would you pick? Would you pick? You said Muhammad. Muhammad. You wouldn't go.
I like Richie. You know, don't get me wrong. I like Richie a lot, man. I've heard nothing but good things. So, yeah. Right. I heard nothing but good things about Jennings. He's supposedly the only one that's really going to give Muhammad the push right now. So it's out of them two from everything that I've read, you know what I'm saying, since the draft. I'd love it if Jalen stepped up, but I really think Muhammad's going to kind of be the guy that's going to take the reins on number 3, you know. You know, he's another big body guy. I don't know if he's as big as Jalen is, but he's got some size, and he's been in this league for a long time, bro. You know what I mean? He knows what it takes to play that position, you know. And maybe he can impart, you know, more knowledge to Brandon and Debo and make their game a little bit better, you know. Yeah. I think with Debo, you know, you can get what you can get with Debo because he just don't give a damn. He ain't gonna go down. He's just like a Kittle in a smaller body. You know what I mean? In my opinion. You know, but it would be great to see Jalen finally come out of that garbage he's been going through these last 2 years because, you know, I mean, damn.
We need it big time.
Yeah.
I mean, we were salivating over that little sample size we got from him in, you know, in the exhibition games. You know what I mean? I mean, how many people jumped out of their seat when they seen that man move, you know?
Yeah. But but what's that sample size? Just like you said, I don't think it was a sample. It was more like a fucking
big. Right?
How many licks of the fucking you know what I mean? Like shit, how many fucking tastes did you fucking get of this? You know, you seen like 2 or 3 plays from the dude. Yeah. And then it was like that was it. You know what I'm saying? So there's really even the sample size isn't really, you know.
We all had mentioned to go after a receiver in the draft. They elected not to.
Right.
I think that was kind of a mistake, but we'll see.
It seems to me like that they're kind of just trying to throw. Well, basically, they're just going to shoot in the dark and hope to hit something. You know what I mean? Because they know what they got in Brandon and Debo.
I think that's bad. I think that's a bad strategy.
I feel you on that. They're just going to throw hella bodies at the problem. So I wish it was a little bit more, you know, I mean, like, you know, legit that they actually, okay, we want this guy, like they did with Debo, like they did with Brandon. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But, you know, I don't know. I'm hoping that one of those guys can step out of them 3. It's going to be one of them. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't see who's the other kid they just picked up? I can't remember his name. I don't see Craig Kraft coming up and doing that.
No, I don't think he's
Benny Fowler? You might be Benny Fowler?
Fowler. You know what I'm saying? I don't see him taking the reins on that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's those 3 that I'm hoping for. I like Richie, but I'd rather have Richie stay in the position that he's at and be our return guy. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard.
He's all we got as a return guy. We don't really have any options.
Exactly.
Another somebody to push the.
I mean, you can use that rook. You can use that rook from Michigan. The corner from Michigan.
Ambry, right?
Want to go that way?
They did say Ambry. Yeah, they said he has some history there. You know what I mean? But I don't know.
He's gonna be the 4th or 5th corner anyway. So I mean, playing him at punt returner or kick returner wouldn't be, I mean, that bad of an idea.
That's true.
He's already done that shit before, you know, because he's so far down the depth chart anyway.
Really,
you know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's what it's going to be if you look at, you know, those positions. But as far as the receivers, I mean, look, like even when Debo got drafted, he had injury problems coming out of college, right?
Yeah.
Like he had hamstring issues.
Yeah.
And then when he came in here, he had ankle issues, he had hamstring issues more. I think he had probably a groin or something else. So he's really never had a full so he's never really had a full like season. Like you saying, just the way he plays, just as physical as it is. Like I mean, you can't really expect him. I mean, how many games do you expect him to really play? At least playing like that, you know. I mean, you can't expect him to last too long.
I mean, and we got the 17-game season this year.
Yeah, and we got an extra game exactly. So there's that. You know what I'm saying?
That's on. You can't change him from the way he plays, and we all love it. That's on the front office for getting more better depth behind him. If you already that he has issues, then he's not going to change the way he plays.
It's like Kittle, it's like Kittle too. He plays that type of style. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna get, he's gonna for those extra yards. He's giving his whole body and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? There's some, Kittle got some dogs, man.
And as quiet as kept, Kittle's fucking injury prone too. Kittle never really played a full season. You know what I'm saying? As good as he is, like he misses at least 3-4 games a season. You know what I'm saying?
The same way he's gonna he's gonna go across the middle. He's gonna block dudes. He don't
pull those motherfuckers for sure.
Same thing. They got the mentality.
Yeah.
So you got to build depth around that. You got to be smart enough to build some depth around that. Another department we really kind of didn't address was tight end. I thought we'd maybe go get a big red zone target tight end, but we didn't.
What do you guys think of Pruitt?
Of who?
Michael Pruitt.
I don't know anything about him.
I don't really know shit about. I don't really know anything about him. Any good? I mean, look, you still got
you got Warner.
Warner. And we got Ross the Boss.
You got Dwelly.
There you go.
I thought we should have Dwelly a little bit more run.
Yeah,
I think so too. He's shown that he's got talent, in my opinion.
Yeah, he's came in and played, even when Kittle went out. I mean, shit, he scored a few touchdowns.
He did.
You know what I mean? So Dwelly. I think he had like 3 in relief.
That one game that Kittle went down, he was pretty good. Yeah,
he played for like 2-3 games, and
I would say
he did some scores.
He's your possession guy, you know what I'm saying? And Kittle's your big play guy. You know what I mean? I would target Dwelly on a first down from, you know what I'm saying, to get us a first. And as far as, Kittle, you know exactly what you're gonna get with big man, with the kettlebell. So but I agree. I think that was kind of funny. The one that really got to me was, and you and me, Nip, we are on the same page on this one, you know what I'm saying? The fact that they passed up on Basham twice, you know what I'm saying, and that's that didn't sit well with me.
We could use a defensive end for sure instead of that
one more
instead of that guard. Although I was looking back, I didn't mind the guard, but I just thought that was too early to get a fucking guard. As far as that, I was even happy with fucking Brunskill going in that guard. I wasn't happy with him going in at center, but
he's done his thing.
Guard,
at
guard was fine. I mean, and then like I said, I like Trey Smith more than I liked Aaron Banks, but like I said, I think he had that blood clot problem, but maybe we were just scared of that. But he's a little more nastier. But I mean, that's cool. That is what it was. Now, my thing, personally, as far as our receivers, is who our red zone is fucking atrocious. It's always been atrocious every fucking year. We have never had any type of good red zone fucking offense because one, we ain't really got no way to throw to. I mean, we ain't got no one you can throw it up to, and we don't have no size, and I think we lack size too because if it's third and like 12, 13, and they know you're gonna throw to, like, who are you gonna throw the ball to that's gonna like contend with possible double teams and shit like that?
Than Kittle.
It ain't gonna be Travis Benjamin. I'll tell you that.
It could be Travis. Probably gonna be Travis Benjamin. I mean, as good as Kittle is, I haven't really seen him snag off of double teams, and you know what I mean, and really
it's more under.
It's more underneath shit.
He's not that 50-50. He's not gonna.
He's not a contested catch type of dude. Not as far as I could see. Maybe someone else seen something I didn't.
He doesn't big catch radius or the leap, the hops. He's under break the stuff. He's more of a yak guy and a good route runner.
You give him some space and get him the ball, and he go punch it in.
He got that speed too.
But like I said, it come third and like, you know what I mean, 3rd, 12, 13, where you need a fucking catch. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we've all discussed this. DK Metcalf.
We said that. I mean, this dude fucking said that shit. Now look, the only dude, Jalen Hurd, like, it's just a matter of him being healthy. I think he could possibly be that dude.
I agree.
Get a possession like that, or I mean, even
We
Juwan
need to go
Jennings.
after a casualty
Yeah.
or something like that. I want a vet. I want a vet on vet. I want a vet.
Yeah.
I mean, someone who's savvy who could do that.
Something.
Well, this is why Sanu was more like the obvious choice because he could slide right in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's got size.
He's versatile too. He can glide or outside.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he knows the offense. How much more can we
speed?
step
I
But
don't
the thing
know.
is, he's up there. He's 31 too. He's up there. He's 10 years in the league.
Got miles.
You know what I'm saying? Like
he
a
does
lot
have
of these.
miles. Yeah.
Same thing with Chavez Benjamin too. Like you see him right there. 31 years old, got 9 years in the league. Like,
but
he's only
5'10"
5'10" though. Yeah, he's still not even.
He's not the guy. Yeah. I mean,
I think we kind of made a mistake not keeping Jordan too. He could have been a red zone threat for us.
Which one?
Jordan Reed, the other tight end.
He retired.
He retired. Yeah,
he retired.
He was like, I liked Jordan Reed.
Yeah, he had some nice catches too, man.
Good. Yeah,
he was never healthy.
You know, the
concussions.
Yeah, that was what I was gonna say. You know what I mean? Is he's, you know what I mean? And how many concussions has the man had? You know what I'm saying? So
I can't fault him for retiring.
Yeah, 100. You know what I mean? So you know, I mean, that's a tough one.
Yeah,
I want to hold it out.
No, I'm just saying, like that's.
Is Delaney walk? Not to cut you off.
No, he's not. No, he is, but I don't think
they didn't sign him.
We already got Pruitt though, so
they went for Pruitt over him, bro.
The other tight end.
They could. You know,
but he was all. I mean, Delaney was always injury prone too. He was always getting hurt.
But in Shanny's offense, he's perfect. If he's healthy.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna take a flyer on Jordan Reed, why not take a flyer on Tucker? He's way more proven than Jordan Reed. And we took a flyer on Reed last year, so why not take a flyer on Delaney? Offense, he could be potent.
And another thing though, too, we don't have any besides Richie James. Who's our speed? We ain't got no one to fucking take. Push that secondary back and for
that's why they signed Benjamin because they said he was quick. You know, but that was a year ago.
Pretty fast as well. There you go. Fast.
Yeah. Brandon got some feet. Yeah, he got some feet.
Yeah. I mean, if you could push that secondary back a little bit and do some of them crosses underneath, I mean, that's
and out of the two bigger receivers, I know or Hurd, does he have some speed? I mean, I really didn't.
Yeah, he does.
He's not really quick, but I think he has like longer strides, kind of.
Yeah, big strides. There you go.
And that's the same thing for Juwan Jennings. I know he wasn't explosive, but
he's not. Yeah, he was never. He was
tight end.
He was more like just breaking tackles.
He's like a roughneck. Yeah, he was a roughneck. He was one of those physical dudes.
Yeah, he was able to get some yak yards. I believe he went to Tennessee, right? I believe.
Yeah.
Tennessee.
Yeah, he was a ball.
So I remember seeing some video. Yeah, not much of a speedster, but knows how to break tackles, knows how to just run over guys, you know, and that's what the play. You know, that's the style for the Niners. Just try to truck dudes and run up.
This level, I don't see him. I don't think he can make the roster. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little down on him just because of the speed factor. I mean, if you can't get separation at NFL level, it's gonna be rough.
There was another.
You might want to try him at end.
Let me tell you guys. Just checked. I don't mean to interrupt you, Leo, but
it's all good.
Both of them. So Jalen's 40 was 4.64. And that's not looking so hot. But Juwan Jennings might as well be running with the lineman, bro. 4.72.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Not good, either one. So
there was another one, too. He got hurt in last year's preseason games. And I think his last name was Alexander. He was pretty quick. I don't know if he's in the practice squad, but he showed some potential. I remember he got hurt.
I think that's all we got.
Okay.
What you see is what you get on us.
Well, let's be honest here, too, though, bro. Because, I mean, what did Jerry run? What did the GOAT run?
He ran 4.5.
That's true.
He ran a 4.5.
4.5. Yeah, he ran 4.5. That was still. That's still fast enough.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's service.
When you get into them 4.6 kind of stretching it, but when you get into them 4.7s, almost 5s, like it's
just like, bro, go run with the lineman right now.
Yeah, it's like
faster than that.
Yeah, like I mean. It wouldn't seem a few tenths of a second doesn't seem like much, but trust me, like that shit.
It is when that thing gets collapsing for real.
I mean,
everybody that I talked to that was old schooler than the generation before us, everybody would always say that Jerry might have ran a 4.5 or whatnot, but he always, when it was game time, it was like
ran faster than that. Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So we could hope that with those two dudes, it was just an off day because every one of those dudes worries when it comes to a 40-yard time. You know what I mean? Because that's just totally going to affect your
But
stock.
with Jerry, you can see it on the film that he still gets separation. With Jennings, I don't see it.
Me
like
neither.
This Tennessee film.
Me neither. You know what I mean? So I mean, there was a reason they put him practice squad last year, right? So
yeah.
You know, I mean, but then also
hope for the best, but I'm just saying I wouldn't bet on it personally.
Well, a lot of reports out of the OTAs is that he came in shape and he came to play, and when last year he was completely out of shape and all of that. But,
I heard he had a good camp. Yeah, he had a good mini camp and shit like that. From what I heard. From what I heard, yeah.
But from everybody that I've still read, you know what I'm saying, and all this,
you still got to play some games though.
Yeah, exactly. And everybody's saying Sanu's he's got the basically the nose on everybody right now. So I don't know. I mean, hey, if he can snatch it up and then break a tackle or two, then fine, hell with speed. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
As long as we get them yards, that's all that really matters. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I mean, I don't know, bro. I agree with all of you. You know what I mean? I really think they screwed up not trying to pick up a speedster. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they're just hoping that they get enough speed out of the running backs, out of the Mitchell and Sermon. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I don't like that either.
I mean, he's trying to scheme.
We had some talks about the draft and the moves we made while then we're trying to build like a bully type of team. I think you do need some speed out there.
We do, brother. We do. 100. I mean, we've got 3 guys that could be the bruisers, the big wide receivers that just run people over. But I don't see too many other than Brandon, and that's pretty much it with the speed and Kittle.
Maybe Richie, yeah. Oh,
yeah, maybe Richie. Yeah, I forgot about Richie. Yeah,
for speed, speed wise,
definitely. You know what I mean? They're the fast ones, but shit, man. I mean, hey, can we take Mostert to move his ass outside? I mean,
Well, that's another thing.
Most are injured too.
I think we're going to be just more a running team. That's why you get Trey Sermon. You got Mostert. You got the dude from the Giants. What's his name?
Wally or something, right?
Gallman. Yeah. So I think we're going to be just more of a run first team.
Right.
That's what I think.
A lot of wheel routes out of the backfield. Okay.
And don't be surprised if Trey Sermon might start.
I can see that.
See, this is the thing. I think we didn't. We kind of glossed over it. We talked about it for a second and then bounced after the post draft. But I'm thinking that every move and the reason they made all these moves is because they want availability now. You know what I mean? They looked for the best guys that just didn't get injured. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of these cats, man, that are there right now, a lot of their days are numbered. Mostert, Jimmy G.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And do we re-sign Lakin? I like Lakin. You know what I'm saying? He's pretty good when he's on point.
He's solid. Yeah.
Yeah. So
he's good. Alex Mack, end of his career is another.
I think the old line for the first time that I've seen in especially the Shanahan era is I think it's. I don't see really any too many problems with it besides McGlinchey. Besides McGlinchey,
he put on stronger.
Yeah, he put on some weight.
They say he got bigger and he's stronger.
Yeah.
In the run game, McGlinchey is not a problem.
No, it's the pass.
Yeah.
But even the pass game, the pressure's always. I mean, look who you had at center. I thought the center was the biggest issue. Like you had freaking Pittsburgh, which I hated that fucking dude, for sure. And
then he was there though, bro. He it was cool. But I feel you what you're saying.
He wasn't but you only played
he was hardly there.
7-8 games.
Yeah.
That's in 3 years. What the fuck?
That was a shitty contract, bro. That was a bad contract.
That and then it's who else?
And your boy, what was his name?
We had to do Grasso,
Garland.
And,
Ben Garland too. Yeah, Ben Garland. Yeah, he was in center for
running back. What's the running back who just bounced and he's talking all shit about us?
McKinnon.
Oh, fuck him, McKinnon.
Yeah.
Oh, get
that was another. That was another fucking kid.
Oh yeah,
he
had all that.
That's one dude that should never say anything about anything. You know what I'm saying? Period. He should just shut up and go find your other team, dog. Just don't say nothing.
Yeah, and that was crazy shit.
You go to the Jets, right? You went to the Jets.
Yeah,
Chiefs. No, I believe the Chiefs. I think it's Chiefs.
Oh, Chiefs, huh?
Oh,
was it Chiefs?
I thought he found one player. I didn't realize that. Oh, okay.
Who fucking knows, dude? Who cares?
Yeah, really. 2 years.
But the thing about that is, we was talking about that shit too. You had $100 million at one point. Where the fuck did that money go? I don't understand.
Really?
Where? Where did it went? Where?
Right.
I mean, we didn't sign no top tier free agents and that much money that quick. I mean, some of it went to Jimmy,
And then Armstead,
which I said was fake. You know, I said that shit, Womack.
No, yeah. No, I didn't want to
I
fuck with
said
that
trade
dude
him.
either.
You guys didn't want to trade him. You, Leo,
Me?
Iwa. Yeah, you didn't want to trade him either.
Nah,
The Super Bowl
I
year,
never
I
said I
said
didn't want
trade his
to.
ass. When he was a commodity, I said trade him.
I was like, he's fucking worthless. I was like,
no,
he hasn't done nothing.
you weren't around for that one, but
no, I wasn't.
but
I never said no trade
I
his
said
ass.
get rid of his ass on the spot, and you guys were all gonna keep him because blah blah.
No,
blah.
don't say me, motherfucker. It wasn't me.
Yeah,
I've never been an Armstead. I never have been an Armstead fan. I never was, never will be.
because that was the year. That's what I said. Is that year was his outlier year, and it wasn't even like he was like the fifth, fifth on the depth chart, a catalyst for any of this shit.
Yeah.
So you could replace him with any put up similar stats to him here, but I mean we're stuck with him now.
Let's be honest. They knew they weren't gonna. If they would have did whatever they tried to do with him, they would have got jacked for it. And you know what I'm saying, the better trade piece was obviously Defoe. You know what I'm saying? And that's the sad part about it. Because personally,
the trade wasn't bad. It was just what the fuck you did with it, which was fucked. It was stupid. Like you got him, and then you got Kinlaw. Like, why the fuck you did that?
Yeah,
I think Kinlaw's gonna be a beast.
Cheaper.
I don't know if he can be a beast. I think he can be serviceable. I think he can be serviceable.
Let me be honest. Cheaper contract. You know what I'm saying? You can keep him longer, and then now we got Fred. And we signed Kittle already, but we got Fred to sign now. And then, of course, Bosa's going to be coming up. They're thinking of all this shit down the line. And I can see why they did it, but, it really bummed me out there. And bummed, I'm pretty sure, every true Niner fan out, bro. Because since Defoe came, no matter what, all the snaps he took, this man produced. You know what I'm saying? And that was
I don't know. I didn't really see much. I saw him get pushed around. I see him get pushed around. I see him use that swim move.
I can't agree with you, brother.
Shit.
But he did take off some of the heat from Bosa, and he did
he
did eat up some space for sure.
Well, I mean, when's the last time you heard an interior D lineman, you know what I'm saying, get 12 sacks in a year?
Yeah, but that was like the only. But that was another outlier year because he's been a 3-6 sack guy for like most of his career. Even though last year he balled out last year actually. So
I don't think he would. I don't think he'd been worth the pay. That's why I would have traded him. But where I think we messed up a little bit, on a basically a straight ahead trade for Defoe for Kinlaw when we could have traded that pick back.
It's just the money.
But I'm saying we could have traded that pick back, and it wouldn't be a straight up because you're always going to have the fans come now. Oh, Defoe versus him, and I don't think he's going to be as good. I think he could be serviceable. Well, my problem with Kinlaw is he tends a lot. Like he'll give you great intensity on a couple plays, and he's like, where's he at? Like for as big as he is,
he's in the just watch. He's gonna have a great season.
Well, that's what
I hope he does.
We'll see.
I hope he does.
This is the reason I felt like, what I'm saying, keeping Defoe would have been better because he was way more active. I mean, how many guys did we see besides maybe Earl Mitchell, you know what I'm saying, that came in and that knows, you know what I'm saying, and took care and was active. Isaac Sapuaga, well, he would go in there and just wrestle. You know what I mean? He grabbed you and then and that was it, right? He never swam off nobody. He never broke contact.
Well, that was a different scheme. That was a 3-4.
It was 3-4, yeah.
Where he kind of man, you know what I mean?
I got you. Yeah, it was 3-4. And then this is what we got now. But still, they were active dudes. You know what I'm saying? And Earl Mitchell moves. Defoe moves. You can't say that Defoe took plays off.
Well, no, but I will say this, and I'm not a PFF dude, but at one point he was the 24th ranked defensive lineman. As far as the run, and he was like top 1 or 2 defensive tackles with missed tackles in the backfield. I've seen a lot of that.
That was one of my favorites.
I don't know, not this year. I think it was that one year where he had I think was it that sack year? I think it was that.
Was it 2018?
It might have been that sack year, that 12th sack year.
That was 2018.
And I see a lot of sacks. These motherfuckers running right into his ass, like they were spinning into him, like they was doing a lot. Like
he did his thing, dog. You know what I'm saying? Let's be honest. I would rather have him at Armstead right now.
But and that's my next point. Yeah. See, the thing is, what these stupid motherfuckers did. You trade Defoe, cool. You got fucking Kinlaw, whatever. But you gave the 18 million to fucking Armstead. Like, well, why the fuck you do that? Like, if you like that was a dumb shit. That's the fucking stupid move right there. Like,
compounded everything.
Can I put the fucking emoji on the fucking?
You gave the wrong contract. You gave
like what?
You gave
like why don't you like if you was gonna do that, then just give the fucking 18 to 20 to fucking Defoe. Like, you dumb fucks. Like, why the fuck would you give the 18 million to fucking Armstead?
Well, I mean, you could slide Defoe out. You can't do it. I mean,
franchise him, or
do that with Armstead.
We could have paid him short term and kept him for a couple more years.
I think he wanted to get paid. I think that's another reason why, because he had Alex Mack agent. Right. I mean, not Alex Mack, Khalil Mack's agent.
Okay.
So you know that what happened with that.
He wanted long term. He wanted long term.
He wanted long term bread. He wanted long term paper.
And then there was for a second that they were comparing DeForest Buckner to Aaron Donald. He's like, he's the beginning. Aaron Donald. He
never had that production though.
You court to pay him what Aaron Donald was getting, and that's
what he wanted. He wanted Aaron Donald money. That's right.
That's why.
So he didn't have the Aaron Donald production though. See, that was the thing.
Like I said, he was getting that low comparison. Like, he's gonna be the next Aaron Donald.
But like I said, if you were gonna give Armstead 18 fucking million, like, what the hell? Like, get this shit to this motherfucker. Like, and then you didn't have to trade his ass, and then you could have used. You know what I'm saying? Or
it was a bad move.
They like Kinlaw, him as like Cello says a cheaper option, similar build, big dude, long arms.
They're banking on him being the new Defoe. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, he ain't nowhere near Defoe. As much as, like I said, I wasn't as high as on Defoe, but he ain't no fucking.
He's gonna have a breakout year.
He ain't no fucking Defoe.
All right, Leo's taking a firm stance on this.
He's gonna have a breakout year. Time separate.
I got hope for the kid.
I mean, but I think he's gonna shine, especially with Bosa.
I'm not gonna judge him on his rookie year. I'm not gonna do that. I don't really judge a lot of cats unless it's a certain where you touch the ball a lot, like running backs. I'll judge them on their rookie years. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I will.
I'm judging on their.
I'm going to top 14, and also it's not like he had a Defoe on his team. It ain't like he had all these superstar linemen on his squad. So that was your time to basically like, all right, let's see what you could do, Rook. Like, I mean, look what fucking Brian Young did his fucking rookie season. Like, I mean, come on, dude. Like,
he was playing next to Stubby.
He
was playing next to Stubby, and he was playing, you know what I'm saying, with
that squad was
freaking
but BY was
Plummer.
But 93. I mean, it was a good squad. But
BY was doing.
We'll see, because Kinlaw is going to have it. We're going to be full strength on the D line this year, so we'll see if he, disrupts some shit. You know what I mean? And hopefully, we don't get them injuries, because then we won't have to kick Armstead to the outside where he just is.
Yeah, trash.
You know I like some of the
trash on the inside too. Well, outside is even worse.
The two guys we got from the Raiders were nice. We got Hurst and who's the other one? Artie Key.
Mo Hurst and the Artie Key. Yeah. So.
What was I going to say about that? Speaking of the Raiders, what'd you guys think about this kid that just came out?
I mean, I don't know. It's
a big deal.
Hey, good for him. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't. I mean,
congratulations.
Yeah, it's cool, but I mean, I just don't. I mean, I don't know why you gotta tell everybody. It's cool. Like, if you like, that's cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like do your thing. Like, because it makes no difference on me. Like what you do. You know what I mean? So I don't know why. I just don't know why, the announcement. But I mean, it's cool. I don't have a problem with it. It's not like I'm like, you shouldn't have done that.
No, hell no. Well, because I'm sorry. Go ahead, Dan.
I was laughing at one.
No, I think it's just that he's like, I guess he's the first open NFL gay player right now.
Active.
I think
Michael Salmon came out.
Yeah,
but he was the first one. Did he ever play? He never played.
He was the first. He was the first drafted openly drafted player.
Yeah.
But he didn't make it past the training camp, and he never played. He never played a fucking game. He never played down.
So this kid is on the Raiders, and I think personally, hey, you know what? Good for you, bro. You know what I mean? You ain't ashamed of yourself, and that's good for you. You know what I mean? Go ahead and handle you. Live your life. More luck, more power to you. But I think he's really bringing some problems. You know what I'm saying?
And don't get the shit misconstrued. Like, just because you're gay doesn't mean you can't fucking knock motherfuckers out, and you can't. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you guys know I train. You guys know I fought. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I seen the gay dude up in there just.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit. Just because of that, don't mean you can't fucking. do this or that. Like that's not the
play
fucking
football.
You know
You
what
might
I'm
be a
saying?
gay man, but you're still
Like
a man.
yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm
You
saying?
can still fucking lay people out. Like
Sorry
that's
to the
not.
Raiders. Okay, you know, there's still assholes out there. But,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he ain't like you said. It's good on him. Fuck it.
Dude, I'll
Yeah,
tell
like
you
it's
what.
cool.
I'll tell you what. My homie Kelvin, this black dude, he's 6'5". He, you know what I mean, 250, 270, something like that. He looks like he should be playing linebacker. I would love to see any idiot try to say something stupid to that guy. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll find out real quick that dude's still a man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
That's what I'm saying. Just because
Right.
the motherfuckers
100.
be like gangs,
yeah,
don't take it like
Don't
you know
play
what I'm
them
saying.
Yeah.
They can't fucking do nothing. Or
That's
nothing
real.
like that. Yeah.
It's
But
real.
trust me, I know some game motherfuckers that beat the fuck at you. Trust me.
Yeah.
Like,
Don't play with
so
Make you feel stupid. You know what I mean?
but
Yeah.
you know, that's neither here nor there. Now the announcement, I mean, I don't know personally if we needed the announcement, you know what I'm saying? But I mean it's there. I'm not opposing the shit.
No,
I just don't know if it was needed. You know what I mean?
Right.
But,
I mean, he felt the need to do it, so I mean,
like I said, it's Pride Month, so I mean,
it shouldn't be too much of a shock. But I mean, I'm kind of like, bro, hey, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Do what you're gonna do, what you feel you need to do. But I just think personally, that's gonna cause him some problems, bro. You know what I mean? And not everybody's inviting, bro.
Everything anyway doesn't gonna fucking be an issue, no matter what the fuck you do.
That's real, brother.
That's why I just do whatever the fuck you gonna do. Just don't even worry about the backlash or whatever, because it's like
that's probably what he was thinking.
If you say it is, someone's gonna fucking get on your ass. If you say the other thing, someone's gonna get on your ass. It's like ain't no
especially
fucking
right
winning.
now.
It's
cancel.
Ain't no fucking winning right now.
You can't really have an opinion. They don't want you to have an opinion right now.
You disagree with the motherfucker, you're gonna hear from it. You agree with the motherfucker, you're gonna hear something for it. It's like so. It's man,
you damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Yeah, exactly.
It
don't fucking matter.
It's a polarized, ultra polarized nation right now. From the right or the left, you can't go. You're gonna offend somebody no matter what.
You can't be offensive.
Like.
Yeah. I'll feel you.
We're gonna get banned eventually, but it's just a matter of take the under
on that.
But we had some other slight Niner news. Well, not really news, just social media type shit. You had Tom Brady on there, you know, taking jabs at us. I don't know if you guys.
Oh, that's for sure. Yeah, that's for sure.
I seen that.
I mean, who the fuck? I mean, who else you talking about?
Come on. Let's be honest.
Who else you talking about? Like,
well, the going from what I read, it was either Jimmy or it was Fitz. So I don't understand how Fitz got thrown into that shit because he was already getting the move. You know what I'm saying? So who does that leave? That only leaves Jimmy. You know what I'm saying?
Who it was?
You know, so
it was.
I mean, that's just sour grapes, in my opinion. You know, it's just.
But I was looking at it. My bad. I was looking, and let's say we get Brady last season.
Right.
We still don't win the Super Bowl. We don't have any of the weapons that Tampa Bay has offensively. We didn't have no answer around.
Brady would have been behind this line last year. Really?
Our O-line was bad. And all the injuries.
Yeah.
All the injuries.
Dude.
So I don't really have any regrets on our end. Giving Jimmy one more shot. See, you know, help make that move to get a franchise quarterback in the draft. We didn't do that. If we kept Jimmy on the roster, which would have been a possibility, we may not make that choice. We still have Brady for another year, and
maybe Trey Lance.
I don't think it's built to win with Brady as our quarterback because like you guys the reasons you guys said the we don't have the explosive receivers they have for him. He has Gronk. He has Antonio Brown. What's the other?
Mike Evans.
Evans.
And Godwin.
And the little white boy who was going off. I don't remember his name. The one who caught that TD against the Pack. The rookie. He was a rookie.
Oh, okay.
What the hell's his name?
All right. So, just a quick question: do you think the Niners would have won the Super Bowl against the Chiefs with Brady?
That's a good question.
I tell you what, I'll say this with that. I think the flags that we didn't get that would have changed that game, we would have got with Brady.
We would have got. Yeah, we got all the flags.
You know what I'm saying?
we got all the calls.
Brady's ass, bro. You know what I mean? They ain't gonna let them happen to the Golden Goose.
Baby quarterback.
That's real.
And that's what it was too.
Yeah, you're right. You're 100% right. They're not getting all those flags with Brady on our team.
No.
And I don't think and they took a lot of shit like, oh yeah, well see, it was Brady and not Belichick. Well, you gotta understand that that was two different fucking ass teams.
Yeah,
like
Brady
wasn't gonna win shit if he would have stayed on that Patriot. You think he would have won the fucking Super Bowl if he would stay on that team? Fuck no.
They got no receivers.
They had nobody. So you can't say, oh yeah, it was Brady. It wasn't Belichick. Well, it's like nah, because that whole team was all fucked. That team was fucked up.
Yeah.
Like you can't compare all that shit to the Bucs.
Super Bowl year. I honestly don't know if it was good enough to beat the Chiefs. We were letting Jimmy get fucked up that game.
And a lot of people put that shit on Jimmy, which is look, Jimmy played horribly. He was like, what you said, 3 for 11 or something like that for whatever yards. But at the same time, why the fuck you throwing the ball when you up 10 points? Why aren't you doing the end around shit you was doing with Debo? Why aren't you running screens? Why aren't you doing all
that year, bro?
All that shit you were doing against the Vikings and Green Bay.
Yeah, all that shit you was doing against the Vikings. You ran the ball 20 fucking times against the fucking against Green Bay.
But this is a theoretical question, right? Because it's not available that year, right? This was for they're talking about. So we couldn't have had Brady that Super Bowl year. I'm not wrong on that, right?
No,
couldn't have. He was still in a contract.
Yeah, he was still playing.
Yeah, he was still.
I think there was a rumor that we had something for Brady instead of Jimmy, right? Originally, we were trying to get
Brady. They didn't get him, so they gave us Jimmy.
Yeah, we asked about Brady though.
They wouldn't even give us Jimmy at first. They were like, "Oh, okay." Well,
yeah, that's right. That's right.
That was in 2017 though. That first year, they passed.
It was the year that we were trying to get Jim. Tried to get him that year.
Oh yeah.
And they trading us Jimmy instead. We were trying to go after Brady.
Yeah, that was 2017. So that's what we did. And Belichick was ready to pull that trigger. He was like, "Yeah, like Jimmy's my dude, like Brady."
Yeah,
he's been trying to get Brady the fuck out of there for like a minute.
Yes,
so you can roll with that.
That's real. That's real. Let him go. You know what I'm saying? We got the heir apparent. I don't know. It's really funky, the whole situation.
But I mean, I don't know. We a couple of them flags could have helped, but I mean, I don't know what Brady would have done behind that fucking O-line and with those injuries and with all that fucking shit. I don't know. Personally, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like to the untrained eye, NFL fan, they're gonna say, "Oh, the Niners fucked up not getting him." But to us, we watch national media as much. We don't listen to national media as much. We're more local. We know our team pretty well.
Nope.
I personally don't think we would have got a Super Bowl win with Brady on the roster last year. Injuries alone.
Yeah.
We were decimated. Brady ain't doing shit with that.
Not a damn thing.
No,
it would have been really bad.
And then and now they have this shit with Trey Lance. Now everyone's calling for Trey Lance for us to get rid of Jimmy and to stick with Trey Lance, which is let's say you fucking put Trey Lance in there, and then what if this? Because look, Trey Lance.
I was one of them, but only because I was saying this before when we could have still got some other weapons to build the team.
Some other one, yeah.
But now we're already pretty much set. Keep Jimmy. Keep it.
But this is the thing. Trey Lance, we've seen this competition. He really didn't have all that great competition doing all this fucking shit. So he never got tested. He never, and I was looking at it too, is this dude never really got fucking hit. He never went up against motherfuckers that were trying to or got drilled, as you probably would in that Division 1. So we don't know if he's actually injury prone or not. And given our injury fucking curse and stigma that fucking on our team, there's no telling if you start. Now I ain't wishing this, so hopefully I'll knock on some wood.
But I'm not worried about the injuries with him. I'm worried about the level play he's going up against.
Okay, that too. But I'm saying if you start Trey Lance and then for some reason he gets fucking smacked and blasted and fucking something happens, you get put out, then you got to go back to fucking Jimmy anyway, or fucking go somewhere.
There goes the jinx.
There it goes.
Don't trip, Leo. Don't trip, bro. I got a wooden table.
But that's why.
Don't trip.
But that's why. That's what I'm saying. That's why you keep Jimmy. Jimmy's already done that shit. Let him go. And Jimmy's injury prone.
But
like
if you could have gotten a second round pick for Jimmy in the draft, I might have considered doing it. But now, what are we going to get? A pick next? No. Why would that? That makes no sense.
You probably won't get nothing for him now.
If you got some picks for him in the draft, okay, I say maybe pull the trigger. We have more. We could have made a bigger run for Julio Jones and got a draft pick out of it. Okay, that makes sense. At this point, we're locked in pretty much with our roster. Nobody else, no free agents out there really can make a real run at. Melvin Ingram would be nice.
That would be nice
if we could do that.
Yeah.
If we could do that, but I don't see any point of getting rid of Jimmy right now. It doesn't make any sense right now. Like I said before the draft, okay, I'd consider it. Now, you'd be a bonehead to do that.
I'd say just let Trey sit back. And like you say, if Jimmy's as injury prone as we all probably think he is, I think he'll make it through the season. I think
we got to bet on that too.
We got to bet on that, right?
If he misses 2 games, you owe me $50.
Yeah.
And that even don't just go for the Niners. You trade him or
so
misses 2 games, you owe me $50.
So let's say that Jimmy does fucking get injured and probably midway through the season, and then it's fucking go ahead, Lance, go ahead, take it over. And this is your fucking team. Like, that's what's going to happen. Like, you ain't going to go back to Jimmy if he gets fucking injured again. That's just going to be.
Unless he just
bombs. That's our best case scenario, honestly. Say Jimmy leave a 6-2 start, gets hurt, plays pretty good, then he's hurt. But at least it's a spot taking, and he still has good trade value next year. We can still get something for him. He led him to a 6-2. He had good numbers. That's our best case scenario.
Yeah, to get something for him, and then we can go back to this whole Alex Cap situation, Alex Cap 2.0, to where Jimmy's playing good, he gets injured, and then here comes Lance, and he comes in and fucking, you know what I'm saying?
But that's the thing, but Jimmy would have to have a good season, because if he doesn't have a good season, there goes his trade value. You can't trade him. And then to tell you the truth, Jimmy won't be known as a starting quarterback. He's going to be known as a quarterback that come in. As a backup or challenge a quarterback for the starting quarterback position. But
I think personally he'd be on the same. If that happened, he'd be on the same level as Fitz.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
he might be on that.
I might take Fitz over Jimmy.
I would.
He can make every throw. He can make every throw. Even though when he's way better than Jimmy. When Jimmy's highest, I'd say when he's at his hottest. Compared to me at his hottest, Fitz is a better quarterback. When he gets to that level, that fool's like unstoppable.
When he gets hot, bro, he tears shit up. I ain't gonna lie.
It's magic.
Yeah.
So
to your point, this is what I'm thinking they're banking on when it comes to Jimmy. We make it back to the playoffs, his trade value goes up. Right back up. You know what I'm saying? Because that's improving it now. You feel me?
Yeah.
So let's say we make it to the second round. You know what I'm saying? The playoffs. And, let's say, we win a stunner or we lose a stunner. You know what I'm saying? I think his trade value be at least back to second, third round. You know what I'm saying? Because he'll have proved that, when I'm on, I'm on. You know what I'm saying? And I could be a starter no matter what.
I can do it. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Exactly. So let's hope that that's what the case is, because we're going to be out of first rounder next year.
Yeah, and we had a lot. We had a first, third, and all that shit. Oh, another thing, Nippy. So I did find out. So come to realize that Jimmy's contract is fully guaranteed at the start of the season. So they can get rid of his ass at any time, even during training camp. But as soon as he plays that first game of the season, that's when his contract, I guess, is fully guaranteed.
It's vested. Oh, I got you.
But until then, they can still, they have until training camp. And one of the things that they was talking about was if Trey Lance does the offense and there's, whatever, that they could probably just cut Jimmy.
If that's the case, though, we need to get another vet QB in here, because what's our backups looking in, and who else?
Rosen.
What do you think about that?
Studfeld.
I was never high on Rosen. I was never high on Josh Rosen. Me and Womack, we didn't like him coming out, right?
I never liked him. He was whatever. There was liking him coming out of UCLA. I didn't see what the fuck it was.
I thought he had an upside, but I didn't know what to make of him personally. You know what I'm saying? After some of the games that I saw him in the Bruins and shit, I'd be happy as hell if Shanny did coach some shit up out of the guy, because he's got the pedigree.
Yeah, that's always a possibility.
He can make throws. Look, he can make the throws. It's all about. He probably ain't been given the right. Look who's been there. He's been with fucking trash ass Cardinals when they was fucking trash.
Dolphins, I believe,
with the weak ass Dolphins when they was fucking weak. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he's in his defense, he's been on some pretty fucking horrible teams. So he really has.
I wouldn't say he got the Alex Smith treatment with 4 different coordinators.
No, but
years,
but,
he's
there. He's approaching. He's
Yeah.
approaching.
because he's been shit on different teams.
True.
This is his third 4 years.
His
yeah.
fourth year now.
Team in
Right.
4 years. Third team in 4 years, all right.
Yeah,
Fourth team,
Because
I
he was
think.
a Cardinals, Dolphins, and us. Third team in 4 years.
I think it was.
Yeah.
I think it was somewhere else before. I think it was 4 teams in 4 years. I think
Was
it was every year after. Check. I mean,
remember.
yeah.
It's just I
Fact
think
check.
it's just
You know, we don't like fact checking
You
over
could
here.
be
We like
right,
making
but
up
I'm
our
pretty
own
sure.
stats.
I'm pretty sure he got released by the Cardinals and went to the Dolphins.
He went to the Cardinals. He
and
got traded.
maybe
to the
there was one more.
Dolphins.
You might be right.
I think there was one more. Maybe I don't know if it was Chicago. I want to know.
No, it wasn't
another,
Chicago.
Another fucking bird team, maybe. I don't know.
Tampa. He was with Tampa.
Tampa. There you go.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, he was Brady last year, right?
Yeah, he was on the practice squad, and then they, we snapped him up.
And then we got him.
in
Yeah.
2020.
So he's been 4 years, 4 different teams. So
I would tell you what you were saying about Lance, bro, and that's one of the things that scared me away from the kid. He seemed a lot to me, well, not stature-less, not in his stature, but in the fact that he's such a question mark. He reminded me a lot of bro that was just on Chicago. What's his name?
Trubisky.
Trubisky. Same kind of deal, bro. 1 year you looked good, and then you got drafted, number 2, 3, 4, 5 overall. I was more high on Fields than I was on this kid.
I would. Yeah.
I mean, I understand that they say the ceiling is higher. You know what I'm saying? But dude, Fields messed around and took that damn test, and he's the only one that ever scored like perfect on that damn test, bro. You know what I mean? It's like that Wonderlic shit. I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah.
But he's
like
the last 20. No, not the word. There's another test. Like he has the highest score for the last 25 years. I can't remember the test.
Nobody scored as high.
Yeah.
Like he was like 98 or
yeah.
Well, yeah, he ain't
got
shit.
A scholarship to Harvard.
But he ain't shit. Okay.
You know what I mean?
But see, Shanny, man, Shanny has his like weird like traits that he likes.
He does.
Like kind of like a yes man kind of guy, it seems like.
Yeah.
So he's not gonna give him any fight back.
Right.
I want my quarterback to have a little bit of you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's gotta have a little bit independent. And
Lance is like too much of a nice guy so far. He's like that kind of, not going to talk back to the coach. Whereas I can see Fields getting a little into it with the coach. And I don't know. You guys know I wanted Fields. I still do.
I feel you. I mean, I saw something on pretty damn good in Fields. Like he was like, if you wanted to get rid of Jimmy and you picked up Fields, you could have done that. You know what I'm saying?
You could have started Fields from day one.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's what I had said.
And let him learn. But the way we're sitting now, start Jimmy. Let him get his shot. You know what I'm saying? And let him prove it that it ain't, was just a fluke that we got and we carried him all the way.
And also, fucking $26 million is a lot for a fucking backup, dog. Like, come on, you can't. So I think next year. So if you ain't gonna cut him, I think you just gotta play him by default, just because of that.
Yeah,
and hope the trickle down effects work on to Lance so that he learns some shit. You know what I mean?
I like to make $26
million. That's why I wanted
backup.
to get rid of Jimmy. That's why I was saying rid of Jimmy around draft. We could have made some more improvements, got some more free agents. Got a couple draft picks, built a little more depth in the secondary.
But
for whatever reason, they chose not to. If they go and they trade him now or cut him now, I'm gonna be pissed because that's pretty fucking stupid.
But this O line is gonna bring out the best. I think this O line is perfect for Jimmy. There ain't no excuses for his ass. There's no really holes. I mean, up the middle, like you know what I'm saying. You ain't gonna worry about maybe McGlinchey, but I just slide over to the left a little bit just to
I think Jimmy is. I gotta say, I think he's damaged goods at this point. He never recovered mentally from that. He won't even run the ball anymore, dude. Like
he is bigger though.
He ran a little bit. He wouldn't run like he was. He ran a little bit, but not.
Yeah, well, he learned after he tore that ACL, bro. You know what I mean? My job ain't to run too much. You know what I'm saying?
But his pocket presence is just so bad. Like last season, you see, he just doesn't know how to react. He's spinning around shit and like getting stuck. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, some of that was on him. Some of it was on him.
Some of it.
A lot of it was on him. A lot of it was on that. Like, dude, you be running around like a motherfucking two behind them sons of bitches.
I just don't feel
like scared. Yeah.
I don't feel him a good pairing either. I think he needs to move on somewhere else, and he could have some more success. I think Shanahan is just too stubborn. He's the kind of coach where he's not going to adjust to his players. He wants players to fit in his system only. Whereas Belichick will adjust to his players, whatever talent he'll fit his system to them, which is why.
Which is what you should do. Which is why he got fucking 6 rings. And dude, I mean, I agree 100%. And I think Shanahan he be throwing Jimmy he be fucking dogging Jimmy out.
Yeah, he has.
He be throwing John under the bus. He be fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, but can you just admit when you fuck up? Like, can you just say like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking calling this shit. Like, I was tripping.
I don't think he's ever really that, bro. You know, I don't think he's ever really put the offense for Jimmy, honestly. I think it's all just been like, you run my offense, you run my, like.
Yeah, the stubbornness is just like you can see that's there thick, bro. Like it's my way or
Chip Kelly, like 5% Chip, 30% Chip Kelly-ish.
Yeah. Well, if you don't listen to him, you get the bench. I mean, how many guys have we seen that happen? You know what I'm saying? But and it doesn't get played up really. You know what I'm saying? Because Shanny's such a nice guy. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I really think that when you and what you were saying earlier, brother, I think when you got a guy like Trent on your left tackle, and then you got Alex Mack in the middle, you know what I'm saying? In the middle,
yeah. Dude, that makes a difference.
Major, you know what I'm
saying?
With
a real center to make the real calls and let you know, hey, this dude's coming from here. Watch this shit. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom.
You could be right on that.
Yeah. So I mean, I think
let's
that's
see what he got behind a O line and a more solid run game. You're gonna have 3 backs who can carry the load. Elijah Alexander.
Yeah, Hasty's coming back too.
Yeah, I mean, Hasty's there. He's gonna have to now.
Yeah,
so, right. I think Alex Mack is probably the best free agent pickup that we fucking got.
I agree with that
season. Like, not to re-sign a Trent because Trent was already with us and we just re-signed him.
We
but
knew
like,
he was with the Trent.
But
he was
free agent wise, I think Alex, even though he's old and shit like that, he's like 35 or something. But still, that was like that's probably the best shit you could have done. Even if Trey gets back there. Yeah, that's still good for him. He ain't got to worry about, you know what I mean? No, it makes it easier on him. You don't have to recognize as much. You can almost just
rely.
You know what I mean?
Like play that whole left side is just going to be awesome.
Yeah,
you know, you got Tomlinson coming back. You got Trent, and then you got Alex.
Even
running to the left all day.
Rook, even the Rook, even Banks on that fucking on that right guard spot is like. Yeah, like that whole it's all solid right there. You just got to worry about McGlinchey fucking getting burnt every fucking time. But
that's the only thing. Well, in response to that. They said McGlinchey came back a little underweight, but he bulked up a little more. And then they also said Jimmy bulked up. You know what I'm saying? So getting ready to take them hits, which he should have been doing. I'm not saying he's Kaepernick, you know what I'm saying, in the body, you know what I'm saying, body mag and shit, like, you know what I mean? But he did look a little thicker, you know, like a little more solid so he could hold up.
They say he's the best he's looked too. This best camp, they said anyone say he's looked. I think that's all fluff. You know, I think they're fucking
nobody's getting hit, bro.
Fluffer.
So
Womack like his thick quarterback.
All right. Yeah, man. Hopefully things keep trending up. That's all I can say.
Yeah. I think we got a good run.
They did surprise good moves in the offseason. We didn't think they'd be able to retain a lot of the guys that they did.
All right.
We'll give them props on that. I'll eat my words on Roth a little bit. He did manipulate the cap pretty good. In that regards, but I just felt like draft wasn't as great as it could have been, but we'll see.
So
I do like the bully mentality they went for.
Yeah,
but I think there was a couple opportunities back and get even more depth on the defensive side.
That's real.
Yeah. So is it Super Bowl or bust?
I think we can make. I think we can make it.
So. I think it is. I think
that's
it's Super
the way
Bowl.
it always was in the past. The way we need to do.
Bring that mentality back
now with all these 1-year contracts, bro. You know what I mean? They didn't reload it and run it back to just not try to get it there again, bro. You know what I mean? So I agree. I think it is Super Bowl or bust, but with an asterisk being that if we don't make it, you know what I'm saying, we'll still be set up for a little farther along.
Yeah, we'll be
moves we made. You know what I'm saying? So.
And then, because Jimmy ain't gonna be here next year. That's like, I mean, come on, why would you keep that fucking contract? Exactly. You're either gonna get traded or just cut.
$27 million? Nah, bro. For him to no thanks. No thanks. But the problem is, who's gonna take that contract? That's the problem.
Well, if he gets cut, if nobody's gonna take it, they're just gonna cut his ass.
Yeah, because he has the zero, right? And it doesn't even bother our cap. Right?
Yeah, they can cut it. Look, they can cut him right now, as a matter of fact, and get no shit back. But like Nib was saying, like, okay, you got Lance, but like, who's your backup? Who's you know, like what y'all was saying too is like, who you got? Like, what happens? What if shit happens to go down,
dominoes
certain situation, what happens? Like, and that it's like the season could be fucking done.
I'd rather just pay him that money for this 1 year, since there's no good left out there at this point. You're not going to be able to get a draft pick that's going to come in this season and help draft pick that's coming in next season. So there's no real advantage to getting rid of him right now at this point. What would be the advantage? You're going to have cap room. So what? You're not going to use it on any once you're gone.
Yeah, and like you said, if they pretty much paying themselves in the corner with Jimmy because you didn't get a Fitz Magic, you didn't get a Dalton, you didn't get none of these motherfuckers that was potentially available to you. You kind of passed on. So like I said, you paying yourself in the corner with Jimmy, and like I said, 26 million is a fucking big ass number for a backup. So
that's fucking red, man.
So you know what I'm saying? Like,
but if it's only 1 year, it's not going to hurt you that much.
Yeah.
No, it's not, and
it's too late. It's too late. That move should have been made right before free agency. I mean, you kind of already that you were going to get a quarterback in the draft. So you guys should have front office should have been on top of that. Some move you wanted to make, they should have been made back then. Don't make it now and get into some pressure from whoever the media is telling you to trade him. Man, don't listen to that shit. Just keep doing the roster. We're not going to be able to improve our roster extra cap money anyway this season. Julio is gone. Like I said, who's out there? Justin Houston. Those guys are vets. You can get them on probably a prove contract or incentive based contract. Don't just. I mean, I think that's a mistake at this point. Had they done it before, I would agree with it possibly. But at this point, it's a fucking big mistake to do that.
Yeah, definitely. So.
Shit.
Done with the Niners, huh?
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, that's it. I think we scrounged up all we can with no news.
No news. Yeah, we make our own news.
All right, so let's do. Leo, I'm probably Cello too. You guys are gonna probably carry this one because I have not watched one game. I'm not even gonna.
That's the only stat I know about this season.
I haven't watched any baseball this year.
I watched a couple.
I know.
I watched more than a few. I was lucky as hell to catch Yaz knock that.
I seen that. I did see that on highlights.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. I was there. That was beautiful.
You were there for that?
I was there.
Yeah. That was a Barry Bond. That was a Barry Bond moment.
You're fucking right. It was
a Barry Bond moment. You hit it. Everybody's looking at that ball. It's already at the park.
You knew
the thing is it going to be foul or fair?
Yeah, it was right there.
So and then you know what I'm saying, you look at as gone. What do you see? Yaz just looking at it up too, taking that little Barry Bonds slow walk down to first. That shit was beautiful. It was only 9,000 people at the at Oracle Park, but it sounded like there was 9 million people. That shit just got loud. I lost my voice instantly at that moment. It was. It gave me that Barry Bonds vibe because we're never going to see that again. You know what I'm saying? So, but gave that gave you that reminder of who built that ballpark. You know, with when Barry was there. So that was really dope too.
So I'm gonna ask you the question. Both of y'all, the ones, me and Womack.
Yeah, I'm out of this one.
We're definitely fair weather fans of baseball and the Giants. Are they for real, or are they gonna fall at some point?
I personally think that these guys, you know, they hit on something. You know what I mean?
Legit.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not super analytic.
Can they hold off the Dodgers? Can they hold off the Dodgers?
I think they can. They can actually give the Dodgers a real.
Yeah, fuck them Dodgers.
Man, I think they can.
I would say yes. Two stats. You got ace-like performance with Gosman. Cueto has been somewhat. I mean, Cueto's going to be Cueto. He's going to give you those good games, some bad games. But the thing is, also these pitchers, when they're having a rough game, they're getting runs. Their offense is helping them out.
Yeah.
For example, that game with Yaz, we were down 7-0, second inning, and that it was also had to do with you started the game with Little. Little's it's more of a relief pitcher, and then you got the kid Long from Sacramento. Yeah. He came in, gave up 3 runs. Arizona at that time, where we were trying to win, you know, I think 22 or 21 consecutive road games. So you know these guys are trying to win a game.
Like 7th inning stretch.
So the thing is that right there. I mean, I think that I know for sure the Giants are first place in the National League hitting home runs.
Oh yeah,
and then they're gonna get better. Evan Longoria is hurt. I believe he's gonna come after the All-Star break. But you got Yaz. Yaz is warming up. Yaz is showing you that he is a potential All-Star player. Yeah. Wilmer Flores out of the bench.
Yep.
He's starting to get those homers. Also, Belt is a very streaky hitter. He's warming up. Crawford is giving you a somewhat MVP type of season.
Dude, best year he's had, in my opinion.
And he's playing you. He's playing you to tell you he wants to be a Giant forever. He ain't trying to go nowhere.
That's right.
And he deserves it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's showing you. Still got that glove.
Yep.
He's he should be a All-Star in the All-Star game. The only thing where the Giants might have a little problem is they don't have a true closer.
Still
but they're going with what's his name? Tyler Rogers and McGee. So they got a committee going on. They're doing the job. I know that the Padres and Dodgers play today. The Padres won. So the Giants are now ahead 2 games out of the Dodgers. So, that's what you got to do. Even on your day off.
Best record in the NL.
You gain a spot, ahead half a game spot. So that's what you got to do and win series. I know we took 3 out of the Phillies. We swept the Diamondbacks, which you had to do. Even with that 4-game series that we had with the Nationals, we only scored 4 runs, but yet we had a split. So the Giants are going to show you that they know how to win. And also, I got to give big props to Gabe Kapler. He's doing his thing. Sometimes they're questionable moves, but honestly, it shows me. For example, we just took that series out of the Phillies. Yeah. I don't think the problem in Philadelphia was Gabe Kapler. It's just that the players that they had. So, and also they got Farhan. Farhan knows how to make moves, smart. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to pick up these players. For cheap. You know what I'm saying? So, I think they're legit, and a lot of these teams are surprised because before the season, the Giants only had a 5% of making the playoffs,
which was ridiculous.
Yeah, and your boy had to go to Reno, put some little bread. You know what I'm saying? So I got some big money if we win the World Series. So
yes, sir.
So and with the best part is that everybody was saying, "Oh, the Dodgers, the Padres, they're going to take the NL." You know what I'm saying? And guess who came up out of nowhere? The Giants got the best record in the National League. So I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you, this team is straight up legit. So I gotta give props to my.
Yeah, and you see right there, the run differential, they're plus 90, which is pretty damn good. Dodgers are plus 9, Padres are plus 76. So they're definitely top 3 of the NL. You see it with the differential right there.
Yeah. Well, it shouldn't have been so much of a shock though that they stepped up, especially after they got screwed out of the playoffs last season. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
which was what I mean. That was a long ass exhibition. That was a COVID exhibition. That was
pretty much.
Oh, so what it was.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. There's not one point that you made that I can really say that I don't agree with. You know what I'm saying, Leo? I mean, these guys, they show every time they go out there that they got moxie. They ain't going to just lay down and let you win. Even when they're losing, crappily, you know what I'm saying? They still come out and they come to play. You know what I'm saying? They leave it out there. So that's something to be said. You know what I mean? And all these guys, a lot of them are really young too. You know what I mean? So I think we'll be set up for quite some time. Brandon, dude, he's looking like Omar Vizquel out there. You know what I'm saying right now, bro? And he's looking like not when he was with us, when he was, over there
in
St. Louis, right?
Cleveland, yeah.
Yeah, Cleveland. There you go. So, when he was over there, man, Gold Glove every year. So that's what Brandon's looking like right now. Yeah. Fucking Belt is looking like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's finally figuring it out, man. You know what I'm saying? And, it's a good thing, to see those guys get another shot. You know what I'm saying? Especially after all, all the highs that we had and then went through all these lows. So I really couldn't see too much that says that these guys are just, a mirage, in the desert. That they know how to play. They know they play from behind and win. You know what I'm saying? They pour it on and they win by a lot. You know what I'm saying? They win the close ones, all of that. You know what I'm saying? It's just the only major thing that I seen wrong was the same thing you said, man. We don't got a true closer. And I think really, bro, that's always kind of been our issue. Even when we won, 2010, 2012, 2014.
A different closer every year.
Time, right? So, that's one thing we never really, and even before back, in the early thousands, you know what I'm saying? Well, after we lost Nen, everything went downhill. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, I give love to Worrell for doing what he could do. You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't a closer. He was a long man. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, it's one of those things right there where, damn, we got live bats. You know what I mean? When was the last time you guys could really say you've seen all these homers off of our bats up and down the line? You know what I'm saying?
Gary was here.
Time. You know what I mean? So
you had Aurelia Kent.
Yeah, right. It's been a long time. So, but the one thing that's always just dogged us is having a good closer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they can maybe pick up somebody on the waiver wire or call somebody else. Great. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I think personally, we making deep push into the playoffs if they keep playing like this. You know what I mean?
And so also, they need to be buyers when it comes up to.
They're definitely
trades.
And
I would say most of the staff were good, just that closer position.
Yeah.
Oh, you understood this shit, Nip?
And
the only thing I understood of fucking Mirage in the Desert. That's the only fucking thing I got from this whole fucking conversation.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, my thing with baseball is just the length of the season. I just can't. I got too much other shit going on. Too many other sports. You like watching the playoffs. I will say, playoff baseball is exciting.
Or closer
when you get to
in person, watching the game in person, baseball is dope.
Yeah, we got
Jeff Kent. I haven't heard that in a while.
Yeah, and we once it's Orange October, you know the deal. You know, what I'm saying we serious.
Really,
we got a couple comments here in the chat.
Oh,
yeah. Catch. Change the season. Pool was stunned. I'm stunned.
Hey, let's be honest, dude. And the defense is on point this year. Yeah. Talkman is just a monster.
Happened to Logan Webb.
Oh, look, that's another one too. I think Logan Webb got hurt. I can't remember where exactly, but I know he went back to the IL. That is the reason they brought in Long. They didn't want to start him off as a starting pitcher. That's how you were going with the Little, and then start off Little with first inning, and then have Long come in. And he has a nasty curveball too. Yeah. I don't know if you've been checking the games, and he's been really solid. And also, these pitchers are going to perform when you got Buster, behind the plate. Buster, has won 3 World Series. He knows, he knows what to do with these younger pitchers. Remember, he was over there, catching Bum when he was young. Young Bum. Matt Cain, Timmy, and all of that, saying so he knows how to, he's a perfect catcher, saying for like,
and he's hitting 329 right now.
And that's another thing too. Like he would be in the All-Star game as well. And but I think he doesn't have he could go in the All-Star game, but I think it was what was it called? Because he's a high batting average. I think he can win the batting average title thing, whatever, because he doesn't have enough bats, and I think he won't have enough at bats. So
it looks like Logan Webb shoulder strain, and he's on the 10-day. You know what I mean? And that was reported like 2-3 weeks ago. So he'll be coming back, I think, a little bit before the All-Star break.
Yeah. The only pitcher that's been having a little bad streak, it would be Alex Wood. That's another thing. Yeah. The offense have been coming up, and so it's
he needs a little more support. I agree.
Yeah,
I agree with that. Going back to what Homeboy said about Talkman. Talkman, that guy, man, dude. I don't remember the last time I seen somebody jump up and snag 2 like that in like 2-3 different games.
Willie Mays Hayes.
You know what I mean? Really though, I'm about to go push that shit up right now, bro. I'm about to know what I'm gonna watch tonight now.
And just to give Farhan credit, he got him off the Yankees. And he would, and I know he wasn't batting. He's not known as his bat, but for his defense has been solid. Also, he gave you that grand slam at the Rangers game when the Giants were down as well. So, I mean, this is the type of player that Farhan picks up. I mean, he might not be great right now, but he's perfect for these little offensive plays. You know what I'm saying? You got himself a little grand slam. So that's how Farhan. This is the type of GM that he is. You know, he just looks like what's this team needs. Okay, let's get this guy, and he'll help out. It's like Lamont Wade too. I think he could be the future as a leadoff hitter for us, but he got option to Sacramento because you have Alex Dickerson coming back and Ruff. So I don't believe those guys got options. So I'm pretty sure once of those guys either get hurt or start, not playing well, guess what? Either trade that guy to a team, put him in waivers, and then you bring back Lamont Wade. So Farhan knows what he's doing.
Yeah, I agree.
Props.
Yeah, I wasn't
any potential trade wise.
It's too early, I would say. I would say it's too little early. Usually all these trades will start happening. You'll hear the rumor after the All-Star break, because I believe the trade deadline is like late July. So, but for right now, there hasn't been any big names. But the Giants got a nice ass farm system players in the farm system right now. I believe they got like 7 players in the top 100.
This was for you, Leo.
Yeah.
Do you think they finally do pull the trigger and bring Bart up, or do you think he'll be a trade piece?
Joey Bart.
Bart. I know he's playing pretty good in San Jose. What I heard. Also, they got this other catcher, Patrick Bailey. I think he could either get traded, or that's a good question. I would rather keep Bart, but Patrick Bailey's also coming up in the farm system. So if they're but that's another thing. You got a lot of these guys, that also I think in a year or two they're gonna be ready. You got Helio Ramos, Hunter Bishop, Luciano, and they got some some studs in the pitching farm too. So I'm really excited with this Giants offense right now, team, and also for our future. So
that's real. It's real as hell.
Dope.
The only bust I fuck with is Buster Posey.
Here we go. Here we go. How does that old man look? He looks rejuvenated, bro, to me. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, and it's really difficult for me to say with Bart. I mean, I thought he would be up here by now. You know what I'm saying? And coming off the bench.
Well, you got Caselli. He's not really well. That's another thing too. They have brought Trump. What's his name? Trump.
Oh,
yeah.
We don't talk.
Ain't no Trump.
Yeah, we don't fuck with. Yeah.
So they had
you gotta chill. You gotta chill.
You know what I'm talking about, right? I think his last name is Trump or something, whatever. So once they called him, actually when they brought back Caselli up, Caselli started producing. Because he saw that, hey, this guy is ready also to, get in the squad, but Caselli started. I think he went 2 for 3 on Sunday, had a home run, so he's been playing pretty good. That's another thing too. Got these players like, hey, if you ain't producing, guess what? I got this dude right here that's playing in San Jose or Sacramento that's ready. So I mean, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Whoever's ready is going to come up, and then they're ready to perform. So
I agree. You know what I mean?
Replace your fucking ass.
The way everybody's playing.
That's how it is, though. That's how it is.
Walking around, replace your
like if you want to get in this squad, I mean,
you better show it.
You got to perform.
You know I mean? That's real. You want to keep that hot hand. That's on the real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's my take on that.
Promising year.
Yep.
So far.
Let's see. They carry this into October. I think they will.
Oh, yeah.
They're gonna
I think they could. Definitely think they can. Yeah.
October.
I'm down to hit up a game or two though. What's up?
I'm going on Friday.
Man, I was supposed to go. I believe it was 20th, but I got surgery. The last surgery on the eyes on the 19th, and then that's it. No more surgeries and shit, and I'm good. So, but that kind of fucked me off, bro. I was ready to go.
What happened with you? If you don't, I mean, I ain't gotta say nothing, but I mean,
it was stuff that needed to be done, bro. Because I got a condition that makes the muscles behind my eyes continuously grow. You know what I'm saying? So we finally got that taken care of so that it doesn't grow anymore.
Yeah.
And then they went inside and they cut out some of the muscle and the fat. You know what I'm saying? So that it would go back in. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you should get some Kano shit. Well, get that fucking laser, man.
The right eye, baby. But yeah, that's it. No more after that. And
good.
You're doing things.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Good.
That's real. So I'm happy about that.
Yeah, man. We should hit up a game though. I'm hitting up. I'm going on Friday against the A's Battle of the Bay. That's going to be the series to watch. The A's are also in first place. You know, fireworks night, so it should be cracking. Should be lit. But definitely, we should hit up a game. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, bro. Yeah, I'll definitely. We'll make one happen sometime. I already got tickets punched though for January against the Rams out there in LA. So we will be
link up with Womack. Link up with Weezy.
You'll be out there?
Oh yeah, it's supposed to, yeah.
I got
I'm out there.
Falcons game.
Go over there.
Yeah, me and wifey and the family gonna go down there. So it's gonna be thick.
Yeah,
it's gonna be thick. You know, because
hopefully I'll be out there with my son.
For sure. So. I'll hit you, bro. I'll for sure hit you. You know, your boy don't go to Levi's. It just don't happen. Never gonna happen.
Yeah, you don't want to go over there.
I can do one, maybe one a year. And that fucking stadium hot. It's too.
That's why I should do it, baby. They take from us,
they got
bro.
bats in that bitch. They got fucked up parking. They ain't got no fucking. You got to sit in the sun and shit. Fucking barbecue.
I'm doing. I go end of the going in December against the Falcons. That heat better not be there by that time.
I'll probably hit up that Green Bay and that Colts game for sure.
Or maybe a night game wouldn't be too bad. But I
don't buy a ticket yet, but
night game.
They got Wi-Fi and Indian food in that bitch. That's it. Get some fucking tiki masala in that motherfucker real quick.
Hey, bro, why she can't
even
get me to go? You know what I'm saying? She can't even get me to go to one of them damn games out there. But you know what she got me to go to was the draft party, bro, that they had out there. That was ridiculous, bro. There was free food and prizes and game. Bro, I walked in there and I knew it was going to be downhill because when I walked in and I looked over, they had the food stands open with people working. And I was like, I'm out of here. So
I remember we were supposed to go to a draft party. That didn't fucking happen though.
Waste of time, bro. Don't even. It was all. It's really exclusive. Everybody in the world was
at a Vegas draft party.
What was it at Levi's?
It was at Levi's, bro. That was the only time I've ever went there, bro. You know what? I had more fun when we left and we went to the parking lot and we barbecued our own food.
I had more fun leaving the bitch than I fucking
tailgate.
It was sad, bro. I mean,
the only good thing I will give them is that their seats are pretty good. The view is pretty good. From a lot of upper seats and shit like that. View angles and shit.
I can't say too much about that much because, bro, they wouldn't even let us sit on the seats. To be honest with you, how the hell you gonna have a draft party and no seats for people to sit down? Okay, bro, that's a good idea. So,
in the heat.
Of all the new stadiums, ours is biased. You look at the Vikings, you look at the Falcons, you look at the Cowboys, all the.
I'll take the fucking Raider fucking stadium too. That thing like
Raiders, Rams,
like a spaceship, dude.
It does. I think
the fucking UFO just
fucking. The Rams won. That Rams
District
won.
9 fucking parking stuff on the fucking right on the strip.
SoFi, that one looks legit.
I don't understand how they paid $1 billion for that stadium.
I mean, for what? Yeah, that's what he said.
You know, how you not get a roof, bro? You can still have grass.
Where's the roof?
They should have done like with the dome where you move in the grass.
Yeah, like the Arizona shit. That was dope.
That was smart.
There's plenty of fucking space.
Even the fucking even the SoFi stadium. That shit was like $1 billion something. That shit looked fucking sick out here. The fucking Ram shit was fucking dope.
Yeah. Well, I can say
like a greenhouse in that fucking thing, glass roof and shit, and like, that shit fucking crazy.
All I can say is what it's we've got 12, 13 more years
to another one.
Let's be honest, the relationship between the Niners and Santa Clara ain't gonna ever be cool. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no.
So,
they hate it. Yeah.
Dude, just imagine how sick that would have been with the fucking Giant Stadium, the fucking Warriors, and then the fucking Niners went along.
They're coming back.
Coliseum Road, back. You know what I'm saying?
That shit would have been. Well, you talking about hard? That would have been
set up for it. It was.
That would have been the hardest. That would have been the hardest trifecta in the whole fucking sports nation. Like,
dude, for real. I kept calling it the Coliseum Road, bro. I always said that.
That shit would have been
dope, bro.
Hey, that proposed A stadium looks sick. I ain't gonna front. It's pretty sick.
Where did they finally get?
They're going to
Vegas. That'd been cool.
They're going to Vegas.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Go to Vegas.
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, just the little mock drawing of it. It
The
looks
proposed
sick.
rope, I
Like,
doubt it though.
got those them fucking big ass shipping things, the little tauntaun looking things,
Right.
looking things.
Yeah.
And it looks sick. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it
it probably won't happen, but it looks sick.
It won't happen.
Yeah.
Well, let's be honest, bro. Don't take the last team from them, bro. I mean, Oakland got to do something to try to keep.
Never had a problem with the A's though. It's always them punk ass Raider motherfuckers out.
It was always
A's always been cool.
Never had a problem with the Warriors. Never had a problem.
It's just them fucking motherfucking Raiders got the fuck out of here. Like, good. Get them all the way. Desert ain't far enough. Put their ass in fucking Alaska. Fucking the Alaska Raiders.
Yeah, but I'll go to next year's game. I'll be at Vegas with that Niners Raider game next year, though, for sure.
Ooh, that sounds like the lick right there, bro.
I'm for sure going there.
Yeah, that sounds like the lick. I think I'm gonna have to join you on that one.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna happen. So
right.
Vegas. What else we got here? We got a couple more items on the agenda.
Yeah, fire them off.
All right, let's do it. This one was funny. Chavez Jr. got his Anderson Silva.
I called this. I knew this was going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Me and a couple of the partners in a DM was talking about, the Paul brothers, those friggin' dorks. But, the only reason we spit about them cats is because it was basically, you want to talk about, you want to be taken seriously, but you're not really fighting people that you know what I'm saying? Except maybe, Logan, because he fought the GOAT, you know what I mean?
He fought a boxer at least.
40 pounds.
Yeah, really. And so let's be honest, dude. You can't sit there and talk all this smack about, I'm a cruiserweight, I want to be taken seriously kind of shit, but you won't even really try to go looking after somebody. I mean, Valuev would have fought him. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. There's more than a few people that he could have called out that wasn't top 10 cruiserweight. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't understand, you want to do all this and all that, blah, blah, blah. So I said personally, I was like, well, once Anderson finishes, tuning up Chavez Jr., they should go ahead and give, they should give the Spider a call. You know what I mean? Because obviously he's definitely ready to get up in there. And he's already near cruiserweight size. You know what I'm saying?
He looked nice in there too. He had great movement for a third-time boxer, third time in the ring.
Well, he's, how many fights has this man had? You know what I mean? You're going to retain some of that. You know what I mean? Yeah. And he's more of a counterpuncher, but still, he knows his steps. He knows his footwork, bro. He's boxed before, but he's never really, ran into and then, because he was the professor when it came to MMA. You know what I'm saying? So, he's going to go make his money and all that shit. It would have been nice to see him get in there with Roy Jones. You know what I mean? But
that was a rumor for years.
Yeah, because he was loving it. He was asking for that fight forever, but it just never materialized. But I don't know if I'd have gave him the same, kudos as jumping in here with Chavez Jr. Because let's be honest, bro, Chavez Jr. he never lived up to Pops. You feel me?
Exactly.
It's hard to. How can you?
100. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, but there's been I can't remember who he fought.
He don't even fucking make weight. This is like
exactly.
He didn't even make weight.
You know what I'm saying?
For an exhibition.
He doesn't have the discipline, to put it that way. He doesn't have the discipline.
Lost 10 racks, right, for that?
100
racks.
100 racks.
Oh, damn.
And that's for this. And that's for this. On other fights, hella more money.
You know what I mean? So, that right there, just like, come on, bro. When you walk in, he wanted that weight advantage over Silva because he knew Silva could throw. You know what I mean? But either way, you know what I'm saying? He got the money. He ain't sweating that. You know what I mean? Pops, didn't have the money. You feel me? So that's not the problem. The problem is he's always had some kind of issue with, just being disciplined on shit. You know what I mean? I can't remember which one it was.
He don't like to train.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
He ran through Freddie Roach, tried to work with him. He couldn't.
That was the one. That was the I can't remember what was it.
There was another one too, though, but Freddie Roach was one of them.
What the hell was
Nacho? I think Nacho. Maybe too.
What was the shit that 24/7? It was a 24/7. You know what I'm saying? And this mother, he for most of the Freddie Roach camp, he was there half the time, and then other times he was at home, and then he would wake up at like 4 a.m. and be like, "I want to go train." Really, dog? 2, 3 in the morning. I'm gonna go run. What the hell are you doing, dude? You know what I'm saying? So that kind of shit. He didn't have it like Pops did. Pops was like, bro, this is the job, and we're gonna go and do it. You feel me?
Yeah.
And if he had it like that with Pops, you know what I'm saying? then it might have been a different story. He, you know what I mean? I'm not going to say he would have, you know, eclipsed him or even came close to him, but I think people would have appreciated him a lot more because he would have shown that I'm real about this shit. You feel me? That being said, the man has 50-something fights. He was, you know, he was on it, but it doesn't, just because you do something doesn't mean you love it. You feel me? Just because you're proficient at something doesn't mean that's what you want to do for your life. So I always think this kid has something else going on, but he just, you know, he kind of was like, well, you know, Pops did it, and I got to show these motherfuckers that I can do it. But he just never really had that, you know what I mean? That
work ethic.
Yeah, the work ethic. There you go. You know what I'm saying? And if he would have, you know, tuned that shit up a little harder, I think the kid would have had an even better career. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, you've seen flashes against Sergio, Sergio when he dropped him, but it's like he had talent, but you could just tell like he didn't want to. He was just content with whatever you know what I mean. He was content with the name. He was content with whatever he had. He wasn't trying to improve on it, and he just, you know, stamina was never his thing.
He was
this fight was embarrassing.
Yeah,
I mean, he was getting tagged and like the pro boxer. You would think the roles were reversed. He was getting tagged. Anderson's jab was his jab looked nice. Looked nice.
That's the other thing.
But he was tagging him.
That's the other thing too that cats don't seem to realize is some of these guys that come in and get into MMA, you know what I'm saying? The less they have to worry about, the even more dangerous they're going to be. If Anderson ain't never had to worry about somebody taking him down, how many more fights he could have won? You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's just how it goes with cats like him. There's a lot of cats that were like that too, that should have stayed, you know, a Thai boxer or a boxer, you know, or just a plain grappler. You know what I mean? So that's what was so dope about him, is that, you know, I mean, he knew how to do it all, you know, and it was so sad to see him bust his shit because he was never the same after he lost to Whiteman both those times. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, oh, steroids. So he was juicing the whole time. You don't, dude, no, he never got popped in all them years. Dude, you going to sit here and say that he was juicing? That's some horse shit. So I think personally that if he really wants to, he could pursue some sort of, you know, I mean, a couple more of these, like, you know, one-off fights with cats. You know,
and this is the new wave. You see a lot of these because the MMA fighters don't get pay. They're gonna look for other ways to pay it. I mean, you can't knock them.
Well, I mean, look at what what's the name's doing, Masvidal. He's starting his own thing, Game Bred Fighting. You know what I'm saying? He just had his first one like a week ago. Yeah, he just had his first thing. He had some cats, you know, come in there and fight. So, you know, I mean, they're not, you know, they're not. A lot of them want to walk in here, you know, into UFC because it's the UFC. It's like, you know, everybody that's a wrestler wants to fucking WWE. You know what I'm saying? So, or AEW, whatever the fuck. But, you know what I mean? They're all trying to get now their bones. And once they got their name, then they're going to start looking for their money. You know what I'm saying? And the UFC ain't paying shit. You know what I mean? And until these kids really go over there and unionize, the UFC is to grow. I mean, we've been watching it since.
Well, then Dan White's just going to keep fucking them over too. So.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So
because he don't give a fuck. The question's for it. Like you said, there's no union. Yeah. They have no strength. I mean, fucked them up when he went and took away their endorse shit. Yeah, that's when he fucked them up hard.
That's when everything went downhill for them. You know what I'm saying? Because those kids back in the day, they couldn't make good money with just sponsors. You know what I'm saying? Now, no, you go. Who's your? No, you got to wear Venom. You know what I'm saying? And that's
he got all the cake from Reebok on it.
Oh hell yeah, yeah. Today you best believe they got breaded out. You know what I mean? He totally got breaded out. But you know, because of that. And because of the Pauls, some of these guys should thank them for that, because they're the ones that's going to start a lot of these cats running out here and starting these little, you know, I mean, you know, this Triller app and all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So you guys can get their money. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's for real. Who just came out and said it? Their champion, their heavyweight champion came out and said, what the hell are we doing wrong? You know what I'm saying? How come we ain't getting paid the way these guys are? You know what I mean? Ganu has a point. You know what I'm saying? Because the gloves that they wear are this big, and the gloves that fucking boxing wears is 16 ounces, baby. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the gloves will only protect your hand, not your head. You know what I mean? But you got a lot more to worry about in the MMA world. You know what I'm saying? Because the knocks come from everywhere. Yeah. You know, so I mean, it's sad, but you know what I mean? These guys are pretty much in a position that they, you know, that they can't really get around unless they try to do, you know what I'm saying, what Chavez, what Silva's doing, and, you know what I'm saying, one of these other guys, Masvidal's doing. You know, that's where the money's at, running your own shit. You know what I mean? Promoting your own shit, you know? So hopefully these guys, you know what I mean, they do get some love, because bro, some of these guys, they go out there and $5,000 to win, $5,000 to show, 5 to win. But then, you figure
pay your corner and shit too.
You know what I'm saying? And your nutritionist and God knows who else. You know what I'm saying?
Basically working for free.
But yeah, because
nobody working for fucking free.
Like $2,000 out of that fight. Come on,
bro. They're working for all the damage they do to the body and all the payouts they gotta pay. You gotta pay to work out at a gym. You gotta pay whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
you gotta shit, man. They don't take so much.
There, bro. A whole
journeyman dudes, the journeyman dudes.
Yeah, the guys that are still trying to make their names. You know what I'm saying? Those kind of cats. You know what I mean? These dudes that got names like, it's like Matt Brown, the immortal, you know what I'm saying? He'll probably get 20 to show and 20to win. And then if he knocks somebody out, which he's good at doing,
you know what I'm saying? He knocked it out the other day. Was it Saturday night? He knocked that out.
Yeah, he had the knockout. You know what I'm saying? And who knows? He might have got a knockout of the night for that. It's another, 50? So he just made 90 racks in one shot. Nice. You know what I'm saying? But when's he going to fight again? You know what I mean? That might be that whole 90 free.
Money run low. Fuck, that's
real quick, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
fucking Floyd be doing. Fucking the money get low. Fucking hey, I'm gonna set up another fucking. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fight Jake Paul. Fucking.
They just gotta take care. I mean, he never will. Dana will never take care of them fighters until they do something.
That's real.
Hopefully, they get some shit popping off.
That's real.
That shit is ridiculous.
So I mean. This what was I gonna say? So I didn't really even get to see the fight. I only saw some highlights. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, Nip, you were saying something earlier. You saw the fight basically, then, right?
Yeah, I watched that whole shit. I didn't watch it live. I watched it like later on. They had it on YouTube that night, same night.
All right.
I stayed late and I watched it around like 12. It was dominant from the opening bell. I mean, you could tell like Chavez Jr. didn't give a fuck, and Silva had the ring generalship. Like I said, he was popping him with the jab. He was hitting him with 1-2s. He was stunting on him. He was doing fucking around mind games with him.
Right.
He was showboating like Roy Jones, but he was actually catching it. And then I just seen today on Instagram, Chavez Jr. was saying, "I've been a draw." Like right there, it ain't about shit. You gonna complain and say I should have got a. Like you gonna be that's your I should have got the draw out of it. Like you already know this dude is a fucking loser, man. Like.
Yeah, so his heart wasn't in it at all. Yeah,
I was rooting for Anderson. I didn't realize Anderson was such a. I think he was. If you would have put 100 down, you got 350 back on him.
Oh shit! Huh?
I was like, that would have been the come. Up right there.
Damn, I didn't realize that. Damn, that was a missed come up right there for real. You know what I'm saying?
Was it an exhibition or just
I believe it was.
One of something like that.
It was exhibition, but Silva was trying. Like you could see. Yeah. Silva went there. It was 8 rounds, no knockdowns, but Silva was landing some good shit. He was good ones and twos, like I said. Some inside uppercuts. He landed a couple cuts on him.
Nice.
And the Chavez power and phase Silva because he caught him maybe like 2, not like super hard shots, but Silva, it was nothing on him. So Chavez just man, that dude needs to just hang. He already is technically retired, but he don't do the exhibitions anymore.
Just hang him all the way up.
Right.
All them motherfuckers on the what the fuck the antennas, like you tie your fucking shoes and throw them on the fucking
throw them on the power lines, baby. Just
I think
you just can't even reach them no more. Just leave them motherfuckers up there.
Thinking, I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna wash Anderson, and then I'm gonna get a payday from the Pauls. That's probably what he's so cocky and arrogant like that.
It's probably
thinks I could just beat this dude. This dude's not even a real boxer. But, he got schooled. He fucking cut up too. He had like little fucking mouses and little ruddy cheeks, a couple little cuts at the top of his eye. He was bleeding. At one point, he got cut. I'm telling you, you got work, dude. Like
that's what's up.
You would think that Silva was pro. Like you just go and watch. If you don't know anything about these two, be like, oh, this dude is the pro boxer.
Nice.
It looked. Yeah, it was embarrassing. Chavez Jr.
That's cool though because
he's like that. So.
Well, Silva needed that, bro. I mean, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ever since his leg went out, like. You know what I mean?
I thought that was it for him. Like he couldn't.
Yeah.
Like you said though, I'd like to see him fight one of the Paul brothers. I think that's a good matchup. I guess he's a lighter one, right?
Yeah.
Who?
Jake Paul's lighter. Oh,
Jake's the lighter.
Jake's like 175, 180.
Jake's Cruiser, so that's like 190, something like that.
Okay, Logan's about 192 though.
Yeah.
So I guess they're about the same.
Yeah,
Okay.
about the same. Just Logan Paul, I think, is a little taller than Jake.
Yeah.
But if Jake
Nah,
stopped
yeah,
fighting these
Logan Paul's
fucking
taller.
if
Fuck
Jake
these
stopped
brothers, man.
fighting these fucking these goddamn Cheesecake Factory fucking valet motherfuckers and shit, you know. At least Logan Paul at least fought a fucking like boxer. Yeah, old Floyd, but I mean it's still a fucking someone who boxed, not the
Yeah.
goddamn fucking gas pumper at AM PM and shit. Like
Not the
here,
fucking the dry cleaning dude who does my shirts and shit, right? Yeah.
We got another. We got another one of these cross promotional things too. We got Oscar's gonna be fighting
I know.
Who
Yeah,
was he going against? I remember reading this. Who was he going against?
Oscar against Vito for it. He's fighting Oscar
Yeah,
De La Hoya. Oscar was trying to get St. Pierre, but shut that shit down.
Yeah, Dana ain't gonna let St. Pierre fight nobody ever again unless it's in
he hates Oscar. Dana hates Oscar. They got some
Vitor.
got some pop.
TRT Vitor or non-TRT Vitor? That's the question.
Too.
You know what I'm saying? Because if all Oscar got to do is go run some laps, man, some jump rope, hit the bag, he'll be fine. Vitor, I don't know. That's a tough one for me to call because you know what I'm saying. When he was on his TRT, he was running through people. And the second he got off that shit, well, the only one he didn't run through when he was on the TRT was Anderson, and we all know
he got that nasty Steven Seagal kick.
You know what I'm saying? The fake Steven Seagal. I taught him that. Yeah, okay, bro.
He did teach him that, didn't he? I think
he said he did.
He
did. But it's like, go run.
Might be a little forward fucking kick. That shit fucking
fuck that. Go run the Karate Kid. You'll learn the front kick in 5 minutes, bro. Come on, dude. You really taught him that, bro. Okay, so either way,
and we got Woodley too. Woodley and
Jake, right?
Woodley be hitting. Look, Woodley be fucking. He be hitting that bag fucking good. I mean, bag don't hit back.
I don't know about the weight though.
Shit,
Woodley usually fights around like what 160, 170.
What was he? Welter is 175. Welter's 175.
Yeah, see.
So he'll come in, but see, this is the thing. This is the thing with all of that, and it's just like with any other else where you weigh in.
Shit looks a little awkward, but
you weigh in. You got to be this weight, right? And then after you weigh in, it don't matter what you can come at 300 pounds. They ain't gonna weigh you again. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think the night of the fight, he'll be around 190, maybe 191, something like that. You know what I mean? After he rehydrates. I think it's difficult to call on that one, bro. I think that would be the biggest test for the Pauls. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's not a prime Woodley either. This Woodley's already been knocked out a few times.
That's the problem. His
what is he, 35, 37?
Heart
somewhere
took a hit, bro. His heart took a hit, bro. You know what I mean? He lost a lot of that fire. You know what I mean?
Did you catch his last fight?
Yeah. He just he didn't have it.
That shit was
he tried. I ain't gonna lie. He swung.
And he had him hurt.
He wanted to hit.
I seen that fight.
He wanted to bang, and I liked that because it showed that he still was willing to get out there and swing. But that shit went away quick, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then he got just apart. You know what I mean? But I think if like with a lot of these guys, like I said earlier, if they don't got to worry about the takedown, they don't got to worry about getting pushed up against the fence and just dirty boxed all day, or a submission, you might see something different. Even though Woodley was always a wrestling guy, you know what I'm saying?
No, but he can strike though. I mean,
he's knocked. He knocked Robbie Lawler out.
Got a nice one too.
Definitely, you know what I'm saying? If he comes, like if this motherfucker really got under his skin, you might see a good Woodley out there. You know what I'm saying?
He did too. I don't know if you've seen that little footage in the locker room. They're talking shit to each other.
I did.
I hope Woodley fucks him up.
Hopefully he's a motivated Woodley, because we got a motivated Woodley. We might have some fireworks in there, and we might finally see somebody get shut the hell up. He'll get another tattoo this time. It won't say "I got your hat." You know what I'm saying? It'll be like he knocked me out. That'll be the next tattoo, bro.
They'll keep running their mouths. Yeah, that's what they do, though. That's all it is. That's probably the draw more than anything. People want to see them get fucked up. So
it's smart business, honestly.
That's why everybody
it is smart business.
Yeah. It is. You know what I mean?
That's what Floyd got. Floyd
I was just about to say that.
His career.
Yep. I was just about to say that. You know what I'm saying? Floyd made his money. You know what I mean? So, hey, if you can wake up in the morning and step on a marble floor and you're in your bedroom and you slide on a T-shirt and it's freaking a Gucci T-shirt, you know what I mean? And you did something right. You know what I'm saying? But, all of that, plus you still got $250 million in the bank, you did something very right. So Floyd did definitely right when he took over his shit. You know what I'm saying? So, them Pauls, they ain't too far off. It's just they suck. You know what I mean? And they fight in tomato cans.
They did, yeah. I mean, they do a lot better than a lot of the professional motherfuckers. Though, he's still making fucking 3 fights with dude fucking clear like what over like 15 million, something like that.
I thought what did the last fight? What did I think one of them took home like 25, and then Floyd
got like
100. I think they got 14. I think he got, I think Logan got 14.
Shit, even if fuck.
We got a couple regular boxing matches coming up this weekend. Hank Davis fighting Mario Barrios.
There we go.
He's going up weight class.
And then Teofimo got canceled, right? Because he got COVID.
Back to August. You got Loma.
You got
fighting that Japanese cat.
Nakatani or something like that.
I've never seen dude fight, but I've heard he's good. I've heard he's a tough out. So you'll get the answer on Loma's state of mind after that.
That's Saturday?
This
Saturday.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I remember that card now. Okay.
One is on ESPN. The other one's on Showtime.
The tank one is it? The tank one? No, tank one is pay per view.
Oh, is it?
On that shit. Yeah. I don't know why.
Okay. But Showtime pay per view then. And then
hopefully you got the
links on ESPN.
ready, man.
I got some. I should have the links.
Hopefully
I had the links for
links have been fucked up.
Well, I know one of the links for the Chavez fight didn't have no sound, but then I had another link that shit was clean HD links. So,
nice.
All right. Well, we got some boxes we got to forward to. I don't know. Do you guys want to do one more? Or are you guys done? That's done.
Depends on what it is. I might have to fucking step on out of here.
A little
what are we gonna talk about?
A little summer movie and TV show preview. We ain't got.
I don't even fucking know. Black Widow, and then
we gotta wait for. We should have Ray Jubzilla.
Yeah, I was thinking Ray was gonna be on, but he said he could. So. We'll say that for what's a week.
There you go. There you go.
Say that for Ray Jubzilla.
Another week.
Sure. We don't want to jack his topics and shit.
Yeah.
He'll stop talking to people, bro. Don't stay off, bro.
Hey, Loki's been good though. Loki.
I ain't gonna lie, I watched it. Tried to watch it twice, passed out. So
that's not a good sign. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to binge one day or something.
Cool. I watched it. Yeah.
I'm gonna check out that Wrath of Man, Jason Statham thing. That thing looks pretty good. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That doesn't look like it's gonna be something where you're gonna pass out on. I'm gonna try that one. Shit. What I'm really waiting for on Disney is What If.
Yeah, that one looks sick.
That looks dope.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's coming this year or next? I don't know when it's coming.
I think it's coming later on in the year.
I think it's coming on later on in the year. Yes.
I'm trying to peep on MODOK.
Which one, MODOK?
I'm gonna try and peep it out. I don't know. I keep seeing it on Hulu. I'm like, man, let me just.
I saw the first
episode. Maybe brainwash your fucking ass into watching a lot of this shit.
I watched the first episode. I only lasted 20 minutes. And I was like, I don't want to watch this shit.
It don't look like my cup of tea.
I was like,
it looked like Robot Chicken and fucking like.
Yeah, that's Ray's boy. What's his name? Patton Oswalt.
Yeah, Patton
Ray's boy.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm cool.
Yeah.
I'll let Ray watch that shit, and he can.
What is it? It's just weird, or what?
It was like that clay animation
all over the place.
Yeah, it was trying to be funny, and then I don't know. I was like, I'm cool.
Yeah,
it's like robot. It's like Robot Chicken.
It's like more for kids, or does it seem
it's for adult?
Yeah, it's like adult.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like some Adult Swim type shit.
I'll let Ray watch it, and he can tell me how it is.
That's what's up. Yeah, that's real. I can't wait for one that I found out because of Ray was Super Crooks. You know what I'm saying? I read the comic. That shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's Millar. It's Mark Millar. It's Millar World shit, right?
Okay.
And because Jupiter, what was it? Jupiter Ascending, the one that's on Netflix.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah, supposedly it bombed. You know what I'm saying? But
got canceled already.
They tell you a lot of shit in that movie too.
200 million to make that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so, after one season, it's a failure. So, especially if you canceled after one season. So, they had already optioned Super Crooks though, and they're going to do an anime and then they're going to do a live action. I think the anime is going to be more to the comic book. So, I would suggest you cats check that out because that comic was badass, bro. You know what I mean?
It's on some Invincible shit.
Invincible shit.
Invincible was badass. You definitely
That's cool. I seen that shit was sick. I ain't gonna lie.
First,
Yeah,
trust me,
that shit
though.
was hard.
If you guys ain't watched it, Womack Nip. If you guys ain't
I've
watched
seen it.
I've seen it.
Watch it.
Invincible.
And Nip, if you ain't watched it, jump on it. First episode.
Which one?
The Invincible.
Oh
no,
yeah,
I've seen all that.
we
I've
all
seen all
watched
that.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
we
Oh,
watched
so
it.
we all on the same page then.
Yeah,
That
we,
shit's
yeah.
sick.
Yeah.
That shit's
First
hard.
episode. First episode
That
at the
shit
end,
was
I was
hard.
like, "What the hell?" Dope.
Yeah.
Definitely had me. But keep your eyes open for Super Crooks anime. And trust me,
It's just, and this is coming on what?
should be coming out sometime. I think near the end of summer or something like
Is
that.
Netflix, Hulu, or
No, it'll be Netflix. Netflix, yeah,
Okay.
because Netflix
All right.
optioned it. They're the ones that had the rights to Jupiter Ascending and Millar's situation. He's got another one called Invincible. Oh, not Invincible. Nemesis, and Ray got that one too, bro. If those come out, you know what I'm saying, and they stick true to the comic with a couple of little things like Sin City, only a few things were changed. If they do that, bro, I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying, cats are gonna be 5 stars all the way through.
All right.
You know what I mean?
But
Trust
you know
me.
what? Honestly, I don't think we need Ray Doomzilla. We got Cell. Cell's gonna be our comic guy. Ray Doomzilla.
See, I'm never going to get on Ray's show now, bro. You screwed me up,
Yeah,
bro.
you fucking up the you fucking up the audition. Come on.
Damn.
Hey, anybody see that girl yet?
Which
What?
one?
Which one?
That from Book of Saw.
No, I ain't
Nah, I
seen
didn't
it.
watch that. Nah.
Yeah, what's that?
I wasn't the Saw guy, but that one looked actually all right.
I don't know. I can't take Chris Rock serious like that, dude. I'm fucking. I don't know. I just see him too.
I'm
Well,
expecting
what about the Army of the Dead? What are the reviews looking like on that?
I
It
was.
was all right. It was.
I
all right.
haven't got a chance yet to peek
I
out.
watched it. It was like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I like the premise.
Worth watching, Leo. Worth watching or not?
It's too long.
I mean, I
It's like
wouldn't.
all
seen
other
Dawn of-
shit.
you guys
It's too
seen
long.
Dawn of-
all right, so
Y'all
it's
seen
like,
Dawn of the Dead, right? You seen Dawn of the Dead?
yeah, it's
Yeah.
nowhere near that. It's nowhere near that.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say
Dawn of
that's
the
the
Dead's better.
barometer.
It's that type of movie. You're gonna be on your phone. You're gonna be doing shit. You'll be like, oh,
I was
it's not that
watching.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I was
not that
watching
movie.
that,
I want to sit down. I'm gonna watch this shit. Shit's sick, or it's so good. You know, so hold on. I missed a spot. Let me rewind it. But nah, this is the type of movie you're gonna be on your phone. You're gonna be on the group chat, just talking shit. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be doing something else. You know what I'm saying? Go take a shit, come back.
I was watching that Black Summer shit with my wife.
I heard that's good.
Shit, fucking nation. Yeah, it was all right. It was cool.
I heard that was pretty good.
Yeah, it was all right. Yeah, it's called Black
okay.
Summer.
Okay.
It looked okay from the
On
Chavez
Netflix.
movie,
Yeah, I binged that shit with my wife. Like we fucking watched the shit like 2 days.
I heard that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. From Nation Z World, I think Z Nation or some shit like that. It's kind of off of that. I haven't seen Z Nation, but I mean, all the fucking zombie shit's like damn near all this fucking same.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what was
Did you catch that Snake
Eyes
Eyes trailer? That
Nah.
snake looked bogus today.
Nah. Yeah,
I didn't
I
see
might fuck with it. I might.
I'm good. I'm good off
I
it.
just watched the trailer today, and that shit looked pretty.
Damn.
They can't make a G.I. Joe movie for shit.
Which is sad because how hard do you need to try to make a G.I. Joe?
It's like that in Fantastic Four. It's like you can't fucking like what the hell's wrong with you? You can't do
Exactly.
this shit.
Look how many times it took him to get Punisher right. You know what I'm saying? Dude, that's the easiest. Dude.
Oh, you watched Netflix Punish that?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So
Yeah.
Warzone, they had a good idea. They screwed it all up. You know what I'm saying? Because I got every one of those comics for what Warzone is based on, and they just totally.
Warzone is probably the best one in the movie. It's sad. It's probably the best movie one.
Best production, yeah, but it just bombed. And then so you go back to Thomas Jane, and Thomas Jane was serviceable, and the movie wasn't that bad. You go even farther back to Dolph Lundgren, and you're more like
that shit made like no sense. That shit made like no sense though.
That's the problem. You know what I mean?
It was like
So,
weird. Like
where you're at now when it comes to the movies, you're like you gonna settle on Thomas Jane because it didn't suck. You know what I mean? But when you look
Bernthal was sick though. Bernthal
that
dope.
saved. That saved it, bro.
Well,
So,
second season wasn't as good as first.
No,
kind of lagged it.
What? I don't know. I think there's a lot of good shit that happened that second season, dude. The fucking shit
I didn't like the
legit.
terrorist shit. I thought that was weak.
Yeah,
I like
but that shit.
The white dude was turned into the terrorist.
I fucking dude. That the fucking gym scene with the fucking Russians, dude. Like what?
Yeah,
like,
no, that was sick.
When they went to go, when they sent the kill squad after him at his boy's place in the woods, that was badass, bro. So, I can't really knock it too much, but
Leo, you didn't watch it?
They did it. You know what I'm saying?
I think I watched The Punisher when he was on the Daredevil. I don't think I watched the whole.
That was a good one
Oh
too.
no, the series is sick.
No, I don't think because I never finished Cage, and that was the next one. That was the thing, yeah. So I know my pops watched it. He said, "Yeah, that shit was sick." So
just don't watch fucking Iron Fist. That shit is like the goofiest shit you will ever fucking.
All right, so if I want to watch Punisher on Netflix, do I need to watch anything else, or can I start it off?
It doesn't really matter.
Just go with
it's a standalone series. You're good. You can watch it. Just watch it.
All right,
no,
so
you don't have
that's
to.
what it was. Okay.
I think Cage. Well, let me start with Iron Fist. I think Iron Fist, that dude, he's gotten a lot of flack, bro. I feel bad for him, dude, to be honest with you. I didn't think he did a horrible job. I think he could have definitely done better, but he just...
he was half-assing it anyway. They say he was half-assing it. He didn't really take that shit serious. He's more like...
Writing was weak. Writing was weak, too.
Yeah. There was some things in that series where I was like, what the hell? The one that brought it all together, even Jessica Jones wasn't that bad. You know what I'm saying?
Jessica Jones,
second season was kind of weak. Yeah.
First season was sick.
First season,
that fucking Hellcat fucking was annoying as fuck, but whatever.
Yeah. But I would say easily Cage and Punisher was the ones that went out in those. You know what I'm saying? And Marvel now already has
Daredevil's second season was cool. The third season was fucking it took shit in the third season. For me anyway.
I didn't even watch the Defenders, so I couldn't even
Defenders was a letdown, man. Yeah. Letdown.
Well, so now that the MCU has the rights to all of them again, you're probably gonna see something pretty damn, you know what I mean? Because I'm gonna be honest, there's a couple movies that was kind of, a letdown, but for overall, they killed it.
Yeah, I think Daredevil's supposed to be in one of these new ones coming out.
I think they're going to keep the actor too. They're going to keep Charlie Cox.
Yeah.
He's good. I like him.
I heard rumors he's going to be a Spider-Man movie. Supposedly, that's what I heard.
Maybe, yeah.
Well, they've done a lot.
There's been a lot of rumors. Everybody's going to be in that shit.
Supposed I heard Mephisto's supposed to be in it. I don't know.
And Mephisto, and the Doctor Strange. I'm looking forward to the Doctor Strange one. The fucking multiverse. That shit.
Sick.
Yeah. Your boy Raimi's directing it too, so
that's gonna be that.
Oh, you know who's excited?
So
I'm not.
Who's excited?
I don't knock him too much. Raimi's cool. I just wasn't feeling Spider-Man 3, but everything else is cool that Raimi did.
Yeah,
I wasn't a big fan of first two.
They
didn't like that first Spider-Verse.
They screwed up Venom in that shit ridiculously. How you gonna get Topher to do Venom, bro? Nah, I'm not.
He should have been fucking Peter Parker the way he was.
Toby was Toby was such a whiny little bitch, man.
Yeah.
Like he's so mopey, man, dude.
Stop hating on Toby.
His personality fit more. That's what I said. The Eddie Brock personality on that felt more like it was Peter Parker fucking personality than it was like Eddie Brock. Like, you know what I mean? It was all fucking like jokey, like a little shit talking and shit. Like, I don't know. But Toby was just fucking, hey, gotta stop him. I gotta stop him. Every time I gotta stop him. So,
I can't wait. I can't wait for Flash movie to come out so we can see Michael Keaton come back as Batman, the original, the one who did it the best. I don't give a shit, man. And that's gonna be badass right there.
What did you think of the just? Did you see it?
The sack?
Yeah. Snyder cut.
Yeah.
I thought. I never watched the theatrical version. You see what I'm saying? So I didn't get to see how shitty it was in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? But this one that I watched, when I watched it, and I sat down and watched that 4-hour motherfucker, bro, I got to tell you that there wasn't really one time where I was like, let me grab the fucking phone. You know what I mean? Every time, throughout that whole movie, I might have gotten parts where it was kind of like, all right, this is a little slow. But I never got to the point where I was like, man, I got to fast forward through this shit. You know what I mean? Because this is getting stupid. You know what I mean? I thought they weaved a good story. I thought Snyder did a pretty damn good job personally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I liked it too. I liked it.
I'm hoping that him getting that second chance and putting his cut out there will open the doors for more of that. You know what I'm saying? Because there's tons of other movies that could have been way better. They just shitted on them.
Yeah. My main complaint, my main complaint, it's a small one, but it's that Manhunter scene where he goes to visit Lois Lane, and it was like mom or that was out of pointless.
Yeah.
But overall, it's a small. Overall, I thought it was actually a pretty good cut. I enjoyed it.
I liked it. You know what I mean? And hopefully that'll open the doors for something else like that. Because I mean, be
I want to
honest,
see a Green Lantern, fucking Snyder, a Snyder Green Lantern, or something along those lines. That
we
that
need to
Ryan
see
Reynolds
something like
is-
that because that movie bombed ridiculously.
Yeah.
I'd like to see them finally throw out the true cut of the Warriors because there's a lot of shit missing in that movie, dog. There's at least another 30, 40 minutes missing out of that movie that would have made a classic even more classic. You know
You're
what I'm
talking
saying?
about the old school Warriors.
The old school Warriors. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
okay, I didn't know
There's
that.
a problem, y'all, with that though. Right now, the motherfuckers talking about rebooting that shit, and I hope
We don't need to see that.
No, they don't. They don't need to touch that. They just need to release the real cut. That being said,
I'm not for a reboot of that one.
Nah. So that
I didn't even know that. Damn.
That was recent too, bro. They were talking about it in 2011, 2012. I can't remember who said that we're going to do it, but they were going to set it in LA. Bomb. You know what I'm saying? Already bomb. You know what I'm saying? It would just have been just ridiculous. So they were trying to go for a more like realistic kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? But what's the point of doing that? You know what I'm saying? When the thing that made the Warriors was those weird ass gangs. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that movie wouldn't have been half as good as it was if you had, you know, regularly just Bloods versus Crips, North Daniels, and, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? That wouldn't have made no sense. You know what I'm saying? Dude, come on, I can see this. I'll go fucking watch American Me right now. You know what I'm saying? Dude, come on, bro. I got throwing colors. You know what I mean?
Just go on mission real quick and just fucking see this shit. Like, pick a stoop on fucking some popcorn, sit on 2-4, and just fucking watch this shit.
It's just it didn't make any sense to me when they were talking like that. But there's renewed talk. I think 2015, 2016, they were talking about they're about to do something. They're trying to put something together. You know how it goes. You know what I mean? The script and then all this shit. And 10 years later, we'll hear that, oh, yeah, we're going to do it now. So hopefully not. Hopefully, you know what I mean? They just get a whole lot of hate mail. You know what I mean? But we'll see. You know,
are you going to beat Black Widow? Any of y'all?
I definitely.
Hell yeah!
I got opening day.
Just to see Taskmaster, I'm going to check that out. You know what I'm saying? From the little couple of little clips that we saw of him, I'm like, this dude looks like he's right.
Yeah, I'm a peep. I got opening day tickets. I'm going with the fam.
That's what's up. That's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
But let's get out of here, man. Let's get the right on for coming on, bro. You
anytime, brothers. You know what I'm saying? It's always good to see you guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And hopefully we got a lot to cheer about this year. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
you know, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? What's up? You know what I mean? So, gentlemen, till the next time.
Yes, sir.
All right, brothers. Catch y'all later.
All right, Cello. Thanks, dude.
Peace.
Later.
All right, Womack, you gonna take us out? I'm about to
let's get the fuck on out of here. So that is it. Episode 34 is in the fucking bag, you bitches. And you bitches, you motherfucking bitches. All right.
In my Call of Duty, so we can run whenever you guys are ready.
Oh, not tonight. I gotta fucking.
Not tonight.
Not tonight.
Not tonight. I'm going to the gym.
I go to the gym.
I gotta go to the gym.
So, thank y'all for fucking watching another episode of the GDBs. And you can find us on the gram at Gold Dirty Bastards. I was at Old Dirty Bastards. Oh, almost brought the old shit back.
Oh, bastards.
The bastard, damn bastards. I tell you. So you can find us on the IG at Gold Dirty Bastards Podcast. That's gold_dirty_bastards. What the what?
With the Z.
Not this, bitch. _podcast. You can also find us here on YouTube at Gold Dirty Bastards. So hit the 100 subscribers so we can actually put the fucking name up and then this gibberish that fucking you see coming up. And what else? We got the tweet. What we got on the tweet? The Twitter is what we got on the Twitter, Big Leo. How they reach us on Twitter?
It's that Gold Bastards with the Z, of course.
With the Z.
With the Z. Catches on Twitter, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Active on the Twitter, active on the IG. And got these motherfuckers running the show. That's why it's so fucking dope. And that's fucking it. So
any shout outs? I'm too tired. I don't want to
shout out to fucking. I'll shout out to Chavez. Shout out to Chavez. Yeah, the fucking beats. Keep on cracking. I need to get his ass back in the studio so he can make us some more exclusives. Maybe we get a fucking outro one. But that's like pulling teeth with this fucking guy.
But we got that. We gotta set it. We gotta set it up.
Yeah, we got more.
Yeah.
We got more. I might even make some beats on this shit. Fuck it.
Nah,
Skip. Got the rain.
Rain.
Nah, cool.
Rain, go away.
Nah,
Anyway.
skip.
Imhotep.
I'm gonna have to skip on that, Womack. Thank you very much.
We're gonna pass on the Imhotep.
Shit. My beats are ahead of their time. I'm telling you.
Imhotep on the 1 and 2s.
Oh,
The Imhotep.
on the I think you're fucking funny.
You're off next week, huh?
Oh yeah, so
Yeah, I'm
looks
vacationing.
like Womack's gonna be taking a little
Vacationing for my birthday. Yeah, I'm vacationing.
Oh, happy birthday,
birthday.
Measy.
Yeah,
Birthday.
Sunday.
Oh, it's Womack's birthday. Eh?
I'll be in Vegas.
Birthday.
You know, I'll
Happy
fucking
birthday,
go hit up. I'll hit up Mr. fucking Mage. See what's going on with him. I know you got some shit going on, but I'm gonna hit his ass up and. You know what I mean? This is gonna be. And then next week I'm off to New Mexico. So
All right.
I'll be on then.
Birthday.
Live
What are you doing
from
for your
Mexico.
birthday? For your birthday tomorrow?
Today's
Gonna
birthday.
have a little cake day. Whatever. the fuck.
It's your birthday, Womack.
No, it's not my birthday today.
When is it? Tomorrow?
Second.
It's on Sunday.
Oh, I thought you said it was today. Tomorrow.
No. It's on Sunday. The fuck is wrong with you?
It's not my birthday. I don't care.
I thought it was 22nd.
It's 27. You fuck.
Oh,
Yeah, fucker.
my bad.
So no memes tomorrow.
This is what true friends fucking gets. You understand?
Whatever. Should have reminded us.
I don't need to remind you. Set a reminder.
I thought it was 22nd. That's why you fucking always hype on Twitter.
No, man.
He's lying. It is 22nd.
All right, so we out.
Gotta hit up Ray
Hit
him
him up.
He knows
Anyway,
his birthday.
All right. I'm out of here, y'all. And I'll see y'all next time. Yeah.
You coming to the city for your birthday?